I gotta check my teeth today, huh? Is my teeth good, child? 1 second. Okay. All right. Oh, we got, I love you, Tadisha Ashley. I think Carlos will be here. We had a production meeting before we started, so I was too busy doing that. Okay, we're back at 7 o'clock. Just in time for the summer, because I know you guys would be outside. I know we're early. We're going to go back to 7. So I'm going to try to get us out of here so that you guys can have your evenings, the replay crew, and all of those things. So tonight we got a jam-packed show. We're going to be talking about Belle Collective, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm going to give you guys the accurate details in regards to Kandi and Todd finalizing their divorce. Oh, thank you. My interview on Humble Brag. So I was on Humble Brag, which is Cynthia Bailey and Crystal Minkoff's podcast. And Cynthia, for the first time in her podcast history, she did the episode solo. Because Crystal had a prior engagement and I was in town for the day, whatever. So long story short, Cynthia did a fantastic job interviewing me. She was excellent. Hi, Lionel. She was excellent. So go on YouTube on audio. Cynthia, it was a fun interview. Okay. We're also going to talk about a few stuff of Married to Medicine, but make sure you guys check out my full recap of Married to Medicine with Dustin Ross on my Patreon. So get into that, okay? I dress up as Steve. I dressed up as Steve on the recap. So make sure you guys get into that. It's really fun. But we're going to talk about some of the things there too. Okay. And then we also are going to talk about a sneak peek on this upcoming Sunday's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It feels like yesterday we were talking about Atlanta and now we're back. And this clip we're going to talk about, let's just say we're back. All right, enough of that. Let's break on my beautiful co-hosts, Blue, Dustin, and Claudia.
Yeah. What's going on?
How's it going, guys?
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, friends?
Claudia, I just saw your Bob Barker document. Bridget and I were watching it. We were clapping for you the entire time.
Thank you.
You were like a superhero. Oh my God.
It does feel good because I guess Holly's lawsuit got sped up once I came forward and kind of had her back, and I use the same lawyer as hers. And it's funny because
Claudia, back up just in case they missed it. Explain to us, Holly, the lawsuit. You back her up and all those things.
So Bob Barker was having a consensual affair with Diane Parkinson, and she was like admitted to giving him oral in his dressing room. Like she used to come out the room like. Anyways, she got preferential treatment. And then Bob found out that she had messed around with black men prior to him. And he thought black men had the most communicable diseases and were disease ridden. So he was like, oh, not my bitch with a black man. So he ended up firing her after she did Playboy the second time. So it was the combination of those two things. So once she got fired, they asked for depositions of the other women to defend Bob and lie for him when they did not. Holly was targeted for her weight. Well, let's talk about your weight since you won't lie for Bob. And then that's how all the other models got fired because they would refuse to lie for him. So the origin was a consensual affair. So I will say Bob Barker was many things, but he didn't sexually harass anybody else. We just know about him messing with the one lady. But the other people on the show were very much really hands-on, very inappropriate. Like I had a problem with the producer there. So Holly had a lawsuit for like a good 10 years. They made her get implants on her own dime. And they basically told her, we need a model to fill out that bathing suit. So we advise you to use your break wisely. In other words, don't come back without no titties and at her own expense. And so she suffered. It was like 10 years of not working and fighting it. And then when I came along and had similar situations there, it kind of like gave new fuel to the fire. And then they settled with her and settled with me. And I wish I would have waited a couple more months because I would have got way more. But I had to tap out, but I heard she got millions. I didn't get millions. I got a cute coin though. I got a cute coin back in 2004.
Did y'all? Oh, I'm sorry. Back when?
2005.
Okay.
Oh, that's a while ago.
And I quit on like live on stage in front of the audience. And they had no
You pulled
idea.
the AJ on Washington Park?
Ooh,
Yeah, the cameras weren't running. The show just went off, but I was like, hey, we have a raffle, so I had to give up the prize. And I said, can I do it today? And they were like, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, hey guys. And the head of a company was there, Bob, they was on stage. And I was like, I just can't do it anymore. There's a lot of things I'm going through. Y'all don't know, but you will find out soon. It's my last day. And everybody was like, no. And then they got served like the very next day. I was like, perfect. Yeah, well, I had it timed out perfectly. I bought the crew food and lunch that day, said goodbye. They didn't believe me. I'm like, please believe me. Anyways, we're vindicated 20 years later. And it feels good.
Claudia, you don't understand. You guys have to watch this. This is not an infomercial. Claudia's not paying. The way the edit was, by the way, I'm wearing the red hair because I always called her the redheaded lady from Price is Right. Her and Peggy Bundy is why I used to be obsessed with red hair.
Yes, Holly.
I'm paying homage to all the girls who sued the hell out of that man. No, the way that the edit was, nobody was ever successful until one person. And here comes Claudia. Like,
save the day.
Yes, bitch. That's my bitch.
You know what?
That's
and
right.
it's so typical
good
of
edit.
Aries, right? Like we are like, we will fight for justice even if it hurts us. And it did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I heard people in other companies not want to deal with me. Oh, we heard she's litigious. I'm like, I'm not. I just stand up for what's right. If you don't have no problems there, then don't start. It won't be none. I'm not just gonna speak for no reason. Clearly, they had a reason to want to settle. And thank you for settling.
Somebody, I think I said this to you privately, and I know you don't mind me sharing this publicly. Somebody asked me, like, I think Claudia. They were confused, like, why isn't Claudia as big as? They name other women. I'm not gonna name them.
Yeah.
They were just like, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's funny. Like, I don't. What happened? I want to ask you this because I didn't know that you sued, and you mentioned. I'm asking you because you mentioned how they thought you were like litigious and all these things. Do you think you suing them impacted your career?
Oh,
maybe. I don't know. I do feel like I did. I think it's a lot of other things too. I mean, I've had a fight against a lot of misinformation about me for many, many years. Hate campaigns where people have actively tried to like stop bags. People I've worked with before trying to stop bags. You say no to a dude, and then next thing you know, you can't work on this project. I had a director close the door on me one time and try to lock the door and time to take off my top. I narrowly escaped Steven Seagal's house one time for an audition. People drugging you. I mean, pick a story.
Oh, God.
I have definitely gone through a lot. I do want to write my book because I shouldn't even be here right now, honestly. So yeah, on one hand, I'm like, yeah, I do feel like there's been a glass ceiling for me in certain regards. I do feel like there's a entity that I'm like, nope, no, not her. Because there was a lot of momentum in 2001, 2003, 2005. Then I stopped. It's like I feel like yeah, for sure. I hosted the Miss Universe pageant, you guys. 500 million people saw that pageant. I should have had a lot of opportunities after that. But, there's powers that be that didn't get to be and do what they wanted. I don't know what it is.
Well, I guess I'll have you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm so proud of you. I just watched it like 10 minutes ago. That's why I'm beaming. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Blue. It's really been in my DNA to fight, though, especially for other people who've been mistreated or who have. If you need a friend in this business and nobody else wants to defend you or have your back in court, you can call me. And that started when I was 18 years old, when I had to go to court in the Mike Tyson trial with Desiree Washington, who was my best friend. And at 18, we had to dig deep and put our big girl drawers on, and people thought that was career suicide. And maybe. I know I've lost some things because of it, like for sure, I've been told. But what are you gonna do? You gonna like let stuff fly that you know is wrong, or you're gonna fight for what's right? I sleep very good at night.
That part.
And yeah, I don't have a big show, and I'm not super rich. I should be much wealthier, I feel, but I also am not an asshole, and I'm also a girl's girl, and I will have your back if someone sends something wrong to you. So I don't know. I feel good about it. And yeah, you're right, Carlos. I should be bigger, but don't worry, you'll take care of it.
No, I think the thing is, I think you're big already. No, like I said,
but you're right though. I mean, I've definitely been passed up for a lot of things. I mean, I've had.
It's called integrity tax, Claudia. I always call it integrity tax.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody on this panel has had moments where they had to make that choice.
For sure.
It's worth it. I know for a fact, Dustin, I know you have to.
What?
As far as you are, sir, I'm clear you've been offered some things.
I mean, for sure. And then let's not even start on like having to turn down partnerships, turn down deals and shit because the money was dirty or coming from a organization that you can't get jiggy with. There's so many things I had to say no to, but I relate to that part. You know what I'm saying?
Integrity tax. Everybody on this panel has paid it, and it's worth it.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine this weekend, and I was like, why does it have to be so hard to be good and successful at the same time? And you see people that are wicked, horrible people that treat the director, the producers, the craft and services, the hair and makeup people like shit. And they get blessed, and the public be thinking, oh, that's my girl, I love her. And then we all know how badly they treat people, and they get rewarded. And then if you speak against them because they like people like them, you're a hater. And no, you just may have a little insight on some of it. And it's not a hater. Listen, guys, there's nobody out there that I just hate just because. If I have an issue, I've seen some things character-wise. And I think all of us are like that.
Well, I also think this, because I used to think like that too. And I do believe, and this is, I may be an anomaly in all of this, I do believe the nasty people who continue to rise is because their fall is going to be harder. And I'm not going to name names, but we have seen in recent months or years, people who we thought they're going to always get away with it. I believe that the rise had to become big so the fall can become bigger to humble them or to have them meet their fate. So I do think a change is going to come. And that's why, look, there's people out there who are really good people in this business, who have integrity, who are very nice. And that's why it does bother me that sometimes, you know, there's people out there who aren't that way, that has fooled the audience. And I sit back and I just be like, if y'all only knew, and I don't feel like it's my place to say anything, so I feel like God will do it in his own timing. Yeah. But the frustrating part is the people who have other people fooled. And like you said, Claudia, when you think, oh, you jealous or whatever, it's like, baby, if I was jealous, I would actually tell you everything that I know about this person. But because I'm not.
Wow.
Well, because I'm not. I know that I will get mine when I can get it, and I don't have to expose this person because God will do it. I believe God fighting your battles. I believe God seeking. God will get the revenge, and I do believe that your thing, Claudia, to me has always been, like you said earlier, which I think is priceless, and there's wealth in that. You can sleep at night, and I know many people who, when the lights cut off at home and they shut their eyes, they are not happy.
They're haunted.
And there's been a couple of times I've tried to speak on a couple of people, and to this day, I'm called a hater or I'm jealous of them. I'm like, I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not jealous. I'm not a hater, and I promise you they probably would trade places if you ask them like privately to get some of that off their spirit. And you know, I've made a commitment to this year, like to myself. I always want to fight for everybody and try to fight the good fight. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to fight for myself.
That's right.
I never really have. I've always put everybody else before me. I'm going to be selfish for 1 year and see what that yields me. I'm not going to be an asshole though.
No, it's year one, Claudia. In numerology, it's year one. This is the year you're supposed to be doing that. We're also selfish in year one.
What is my thing for this year, Blue?
What's a universal year one for you? I'm going to get your birthday and give you your private number. So we have a universal year. Okay. So 2026, 2 + 2 + 6 is 10. 1 + 0 is 1. 2026 is a year one for everybody universally. But personally, your birthday tells you your number.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it for all three of y'all. Y'all three have to give me your birthday so I can tell you your information.
Absolutely.
Well, I told y'all I did my Claudia and Dustin. I was so brave. I did a live reading in front of everybody. And Dustin, you are Future, and I'm officially Drake. I'm a lover boy.
Yeah,
he's Libra all up in it's so much Libra. So
good.
Yo, it's so much. He has the same placement as Beyonce in his working career sign. So he hustles like Beyonce.
I love me some Libras. I just want to add one last thing about fighting the good fight, which made me not regret it. the year that I came forward and had Desiree's back, the reports of women reporting rape, it like tripled. And
I did read that.
Yeah, and I was
That's
like,
incredible.
And it happened to me, but I never reported exactly 1 month to the day. And then his name was Mike as well. It was so many similarities, right? So I didn't get mine like that, but I got my justice through her and then hearing other women. And I was like, yes, like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I talked to her like last year. She's a teacher. She's married recently. I don't want to give too much away about where she's living, but she did relocate. No. And she's kind of not recognizable like she was before because people were like bothering her. And I really wish she has so much integrity that and I will share that she was going to write a book, and the direction that people were going in, she said, I don't want it to be salacious and I don't want it to be like that. She gave the advance back when she saw them going down the wrong path and said, no, thank you. That girl has integrity. Yeah. I'll always have her back.
Claudia, you have a spirit guide around you. I don't want to do one of these right now in the reading, but there's like a matriarchal energy.
Grandma Lillian.
Yeah, I was about to say ask you if your grandmother was alive, because it's a very loud grandma energy, and she's like really excited right now.
What'd you say about July? What'd you say about July?
No, I didn't want to say it live, but like she's screaming that she wants you to know she's here. So I'm saying it so she can leave me alone.
It's definitely my grandmother. It's definitely my grandmother.
And I met her. She's everything you're describing.
And she watches you at night, Claudia.
I got emotional a little bit because I met her. If
you have insomnia, that's her. She watches you a lot at night because you don't listen during the day. She said you're a little hard-headed. I'm not gonna share too much with this.
That's my gambling partner. And I'm so grateful that she was on. Sorry, I don't want to take up this whole block. I know people be like, Claudia, it ain't about you. I know. But
we're grandmas here. Let the lady talk. I mean,
my grandmother, love her, and she was able, because Carlos, we had a scene where we have my very conservative Italian mother and my very like just edgy, dirty talking, cigarette voice grandmother Lillian, and she was on Housewives, and I'm so glad the world got to see how like dope she was. Like she just was a tell it like you see it. She's rough around the edges like me, but she'll do anything for you. Like I get that. Like I love that about her. Like she'll talk her shit, and it may be rough, and the medicine may be like bitter, but let me tell you, you need someone to go or someone to have your back. That's who she is, and I really miss her.
Her energy is very strong. Like it's very. Why is this happening live though? Cut this
because that's why we're live. That's
thank you so much
for it. Wait, is Blue frozen?
She was, yeah.
See, my grandmother messing with her Wi-Fi.
I just felt it. I felt it come through my body, and then it happened on my screen. I said, that's a heavy-handed. She just wanted to let you know that in these moments, she's with you the most, and that's why she wanted you to know. Like, she's very proud. I want to cry right now. Like, I kept on grabbing this, because whenever I feel somebody's energy come through like this, and they're really proud, it makes my body tear up.
Well, I thank you. I really miss her. And I know there's supposed to be a sign like Red Robin or Blue Jays, and I keep seeing both of them around. And I feel like I want to talk to her. So thank you, Blue. And I like your eyeshadow, like Blue. I think we up.
Me too.
I love the eyeshadow.
She froze again.
I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh.
Oh, Blue. Don't cry. The reason why I love this live is because you never know what's going to happen, and it's always unexpected.
Bridget, you give me the charger?
Blue, you good?
I don't know, but
you're not frozen right now.
I'm not frozen. Okay, I'm about to switch my Wi-Fi to the other one if it freezes again and the spirits come through. My bad.
Blue, tell her I said hi. Bridget, not Claudia grandmama. I love Claudia's grandmama. Bridget, though. Tell Bridget I said.
Bridget Dustin says hi. He love you.
I love it.
Okay, sorry, guys. This show's off the hinges.
This is good because, listen, I'm glad we're talking about this kind of stuff, integrity, in addition to family, because it does bring me to the first clip we're going to talk about, which is Love and Marriage Huntsville, where Marceau and Maurice had a conversation with their fathers on Raindrops. Love and Marriage Huntsville every Saturday, 8:00, 7 Central on OWN. This was another emotional episode, but the one clip I want to talk about, because I want you guys to watch the whole episode, is Marceau and Maurice talking to their dad and really pouring into their father about their childhood and the decisions he's made for them growing up, and the father feeling like he wasn't the best dad. And you have these two boys telling him like, no, you definitely are somebody that we love and respect. Dustin, what were your thoughts on that? And could you relate to it just based on being from Michigan, your success, and you grew up Jehovah's Witness, You clearly are not that today. As I, know you personally and watch your comedy shows. So what do you think about that whole interaction?
Listen, Black people in our 40s, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, especially from Michigan, we come from parents that just encourage us to do our best, man, and try to live a good life, make something of yourself, live a decent life, be respectable. And it looked like that was what they were like congratulating their father for instilling in them, right? Like they said, look, I forgot the number ratio that Marceau used when he was speaking to him, but he was basically telling him like, listen, we're not trying to attack you. We just want to thank you for the great job that you did and tell you did a great job. So that was relatable. You know what I'm saying? Our parents aren't perfect. Parents make a lot of mistakes. But if you have your parents, if you're blessed enough to have your parents on this earth and they didn't do nothing too fucked up to you, you know what I'm saying? Then you should thank them for the effort that they put in, the sacrifices that they made, and it was good to see Black people doing that on TV. So I thought it was a great scene. I know they wanted to tell their daddy, just hold on now, shit. They're grown, so they wanted to cut. Just hold on, shit. We trying to tell you something good, shit. But because he was on the defense at first, what the hell you want to talk to me about? You want to talk to me about? He started doing all of that. But once he relaxed a little bit and they were able to communicate to him what they wanted to say, I thought it was beautiful.
Blue.
Really? Feelings? What is happening today? So many feelings. When his face looked like it wanted to cry and he was fighting it and then he let it happen, y'all don't understand. Seeing Black men have feelings is one of my favorite things because y'all are not accustomed to it and it's cute to watch it happen, right? Like at first you fight it and then you let it come over you. It was so heartwarming. I felt like I saw him as a child. When grown men let themselves have feelings, you see the wounded little boy who's being healed inside of them. And I think there's something to the point of he was hearing it from his adult children, right? Babies are like puppies. They're supposed to love you. They ain't got no choice. But for your adult children to come back and be like, no, like thank you so much. There is a beauty in that I want to see more of, because in the same way we don't have Black educators, we don't have a lot of Black men in education. We also don't have a lot of healthy fathers on reality TV, especially Black ones.
Yeah.
We do not. I can count on one hand how many healthy Black fathers who were not the husband. I mean, actual father relationship being centered. Yeah. We don't see that often. And I think right now the world is so crazy. The more wholesome things that weren't sexier back in the day for reality TV are the very salve that the audience needs. We need to see that right now.
We're starving for it. It's one thing when your dad's not around because he just wants to be with hoes and sleep with multiple women. Oh, right. It's another thing when your dad, you don't know him as much because he's busy working and providing for his family. It's two different things. And to feel guilty because you are a hard worker, when back then, like a lot of us, we're the first generation to have some disposable income. Okay, back then they was just trying to make it and try to get by. I will take a father that was too busy working to feed us than one that chooses not to, that just wants to go have sex with different hoes. Okay, that's a whole different story. Yes,
my dad keeps catching strays. I'm sorry, Claudia.
My God. Are we sisters?
We are. Bridget's laughing too. All three of us got hit.
Yeah, so it's different. Like
my dad is the hoe.
Feeling like your dad is alive but dead at the same time is one of the worst feelings in the world to have, because it's like your father is choosing to not be in your life but can, right? But when I loved him, I was like, yo, I love them showing them love, and he was guilty for that. When there's so many fathers out here that like that really need to be getting smoked, he gets a pass. He was working for his kids, and I love that. Like, again, yes, Blue, to piggyback off you, we never see healthy relationships with reality shows. They talk about that. And, my dad wasn't there, or he was on drugs, or he was abusive. But to see this was the reason, we need that. I love that. I loved it. And seeing him tear up, and then they loved on him. Chef's kiss. Great scene.
We're so wholesome today.
Yeah, no, it was good.
You won't be the whole show, Blue. Don't worry about it. We still
have an hour left. No, the thing is, shout out to their dad for saying yes to do it, because we went to Detroit. They grew up in Pontiac, Michigan, which is like an hour outside of the main city, Detroit. And his father reminds me of their father, reminds me so much of my own, because Dustin is right. Back then, especially in Michigan, the fathers really worked hard to provide for the family. And you guys know I'm the middle child of 10 kids. Oof. And my parents were married for 50 years. Mm-hmm. So I grew up with my dad being present, but he worked 40 plus hours a week at the plant. Mm-hmm. And I remember maybe 7 years ago, I remember saying to him, because I thought for the longest time he didn't fuck with me. I was honest about that with you guys, about me being gay and all this other stuff. But outside of that, he just wasn't around. And it took me at my big age to give him so much grace. And I remember saying to him, I owe you the biggest apology because you sacrificed your own dreams so that me and my 9 siblings could have one. Mm. And here I am living out my wildest dreams because you sacrifice your own. Yeah. And that's the reason why when it comes to him, I do give him whatever he wants within reason, because my father is one of those dads who don't say no. You know, like some parents be like, no, the baby. My father's like, I want that plus more.
Give me the little one. Thank you. Another one. Thank you.
My father wants everything. My father's like, there's an abundance of things that I want, child. So I loved that
Kyra.
We were able to really see that. And for me, like you said, I was honored that they were able to have the conversation on camera, because you are right. Fathers of that generation, when they see cameras, they feel like I'm being set up. Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to know that the boys wanted to pour into them, I just thought it was magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy ending for once. Shit.
Yeah, see? Not all reality TV is ratchet. Yeah.
Because someone had some good fortune. I mean, we got crackhead mamas and
whatever that last comment was.
The Carlos, fact that it was in all caps is what made it funny.
Yeah,
it wasn't that
probably have that in the middle and then expect me and Dustin not to have a reaction. Dustin had to hide his face like a meme. Dustin
like it just came out of nowhere in all them caps.
My daddy was on crack. He always stole my mama's car and didn't come back for damn.
I'm sorry, Kyra.
We had one car too, and my parents used to get into a fight over that Buick. Boy, I tell you, it was ugly. It was ugly.
Buick or the argument?
Both. Buick smelled like cigarettes because my father didn't care about. He's like, F them kids if they don't like cigarettes.
Oh,
smoke in your face. Take that.
Claudia and I should do group therapy because I feel like Dustin and Carlos have the most wholesome Midwest things happening. Me and Claudia are both from New England. We're both New England bitches fighting for our lives.
I mean, we done been through it, right? That's why I laugh at it. Like the most dark things, I'm like, that ain't shit.
Are you a love child baby too? Huh? Claudia, are you also a love child baby?
No, they were married, but my father cheated on my mom at the wedding. He was kissing the belts in the mouth. Okay, I caught him cheating. I found the side chick's nightgown in the house, though.
Wait, time out. Your father cheated on your mother on his wedding day?
Yes. Who hasn't, you guys? What the hell? It's just me? Oh, that's weird.
But what did he do?
He was kissing someone on the mouth, and they were like, "Oh, Teresa, be quiet. It's just his cousin. Relax." She's like, "I left my country for this."
What part of Rhode Island is this? The Alabama part?
Yes, the mean streets of Providence, Rhode Island.
You need to be on this Secret Lives of everyone.
Taylor, when I found the nightgown in the house, I was 10. I had to tell my mother. I was like, "Mom, I need you to have a seat."
Well, Claudia, at least you're not the evidence. I am the evidence of the affair.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, at least we kept you.
Wait.
Hi.
We kept you.
You're the product of an affair?
Yes.
That is so chic.
Isn't it?
Yes. Like I think that
evidence. My father
is so
was Cuban. My mother was a poor Haitian, and he was her landlord. And her daughter, who looks like a light-skinned version of me, would ask for rent, and she didn't have it, but she was cute. So one day, my daddy came to get the rent. He took one look at her. She never had to pay rent again. And then when he was like, "Ooh, I like this." And then when she got pregnant, he said, "Hey, if you get an abortion, I'll build you a house and move your family." She moved into the house. I still happened. He asked for a refund, but that's not gonna work. So yeah, so yeah, I'm the product of the affair. I have 7 Dominican brothers and sisters who are not allowed to hang out with me because
Well, they trip on the color thing. They be doing too much in Dominican Republic. They need.
I'm the literal black sheep.
Yeah,
I'm like
to relax.
black sheep.
That's a good. You have a good like you have a good backstory. Like you could be a good villain, like a Marvel, like you know what I mean. Like you have a origin story. Like that's
Where's the Ivy? I'm a little dressed for it right now.
Yeah, you got the red, the green.
Yeah,
I that's what's up. Like that's your mom. Listen, back then too. Your mom really wanted you. Like, you know,
she always says Eric should have been your daddy because she only messed with my daddy because the love of her life dumped her for a green card. So she always says Eric should have been your daddy. I can't stand your actual daddy. Eric should have been your daddy. I said, Mommy, this is not healthy.
Sure it is. It makes you like good at what you do. Like you can't have no boring ass sheltered bitch giving therapy. Like who? I'm not listening to you. If you like if your dad and used to come to your games and used to like really show up for your birthday parties and like told you he loved you. Today I was like, I don't remember getting hugged as a kid, but that makes me a good ass friend.
It does actually.
I'm gonna give you the thing that I was lacking, right? That's why you are like a good ear to people. You almost your mama almost could have traded you for a house. Like your mama's
got me in the house. She's a Scorpio. She has the same birthday as Hillary Clinton. My mother don't play that.
Oh, baby, your mother's everything. Hillary Clinton's birthday.
Scorpio mother's Kris Jenner. My mother's basically if Kris Jenner and Hillary Clinton had a Haitian doppelganger, that's my mama.
Does she wear kitten heels?
She did when she went to the church to get her little boyfriend because she's a cougar. So she has a little boyfriend who's 70, but she's 80.
Again, chic. I love this story. It just keeps getting better and better.
Great story. That could be a Tyler Perry movie for sure. Like you need to write that and then submit that. Like that could be a story. We can get that on Tubi next weekend. What we doing?
Where I'm from, that's regular. Me and Bridget bonded over being love children. That's what they call us, by the way. The evidence we're love children.
Well, Blue, can you answer this question? Call TM wants to know: does that make you feel any kind of way
about what?
Being the love child of an affair.
Oh, it's the reason why I've never cheated. Because I've been told I have the personality of a cheater, and apparently I really do. Like my schedule and everything, I'd be a great cheater, right? But like,
they're usually fun.
Yeah,
I'd be a fun cheater.
I
one of my spirit guides told me that I should look into Miss Andrew. I'd be really good at having many boyfriends. I'd keep them all safe. Nobody would ever get embarrassed. I'm built to be a misandrist. But my daddy and seeing what it did to my mom, and Scorpios are so emotional, child. They cry a lot. So seeing what it did to my mom, it's not sexy to me because I know what the fallout is. So I've never cheated.
I had to fight against my natural, my DNA, because I'm like, I have my daddy's DNA, and
I'm my daddy's child, but I won't do it.
I'm like, I had to fight. I'm like, don't be like him. I'm not though, but I could, but I'm not. I don't use my power.
You never cheated, Claudia.
Of course, I cheated back though.
Okay, Claudia, I thought
you didn't start the cheating.
Never. No, I cheated back. Back is not the same as cheating. That is like.
I mean, it is a parting gift. That's her counsel. I'm your counsel, Claudia. It's karmic retribution.
I need things to be even before I tap out. Like it's like, okay, I got you. I'm leaving with something.
Well, I want to see your chart, Claudia. I need to see your chart. I did a reading for Claudia years ago, but I need to see your actual chart for real, for real.
Okay, let's do it.
Here's the thing, too. If I cheat, though, I'll tell you just to spite you.
Yeah, that is devilish.
My love sign is Gemini.
Okay,
I love like a Gemini. I'll do it for the plot. Keep playing with me.
I don't like that. I don't like all the stress. I'd rather just break up. You know,
I want to see your chart.
I don't even want to go through all that. I want a fucking peace. I don't want to have to even be feeling guilty about it. I'd rather just be single and do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to being in a relationship, miserable as all fuck, you know, losing myself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's why relationships are sacred. I think you should only do them when you're in love and want to do that work, because otherwise, what the fuck?
Oh, and it was 23 years ago in the comments. I see it was 23 years ago. I've not done it since. It's too scarce out here to cheat.
He cheated back.
Oh. Yeah, 23. It was 23, 24 years ago. And he, like, yeah.
Did you see the sexy thing that Dustin said, though? He said, like, you know, he'd rather be free and not have stress. One could say that in certain relationships, like one that's on the agenda, people might have had arrangements.
Oh, well, that brings us to our next topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's a pro. Okay.
And I did not have to do Annie again this week. So a great segue.
I'm trying to save Annie from another stray.
I know. I told Annie, I didn't send her the clip yet, but I was like, Annie, you was catching strays left and right on the show. She's like, oh, really? I'm like, oh, yeah, but don't worry about it. It's all good.
For those who don't know, Claudia said she knew some whores, and then Carlos said, that reminds me of your friend Annie. I just saw her. So we want
Annie,
to
are you okay? So the biggest topic on Belle Collective is the fact that, once again, Raindrops, Belle Collective, Fridays, 8 o'clock, 7 Central. Tambra Cherie had a sit down with Letitia Pearson and Letitia's friend since grade school, Shantae. There were rumors that Tambra had her baby with her friend and not her boyfriend, that they're cosplaying as boyfriend, girlfriend, but that they really are friends, and that not Claudia.
Okay, that's not an accident. First, my best friend on me. Okay, Phaedra, because she did something to me and to Annie similar. Okay, that's not a mistake. Okay. Twice on some bad shit. Okay,
Annie is the new cookie. We just want to.
I see what's happening here.
New cookie.
I'm taking notes. Carlos King, March 30th, shady as hell.
No, Claudia.
2 strikes in 1 week.
Claudia's a lot going on.
There is something.
That just means you're always on my mind. Okay?
Yes, the movie.
Know that. So Tambra, see Claudia, Tambra. Okay. Tambra, they're saying that Tambra allegedly is having an affair. I mean, that she has a boyfriend who is the juice man. Okay. Tambra flipped it and said, well, since we're talking about rumors, Letitia, I heard that you're pretty much in an open marriage, that the woman who slid in Glenn's DMs last season, Amanda, that y'all want to have a threesome with her, and that one of the reasons why Glenn has cheated on you or is cheating on you, this is Tamara's words, not mine, is because you give him a pass, that you're okay with him cheating as long as you're there. Dustin, I'm gonna start with you again. Do you believe any of these rumors to be true?
Hell no. No, they're not doing that. Ain't none of that going on over there. First of all, Letitia don't even want to sleep with Glenn. You know what I'm saying? She said she said she's celibate. Not that she's not attracted to him. You know what I'm saying? I just mean, like, she said she wasn't about to fuck him right now because they going through something. You know what I'm saying? They don't strike me as, you know, I'm a man of today. You know what I'm saying? I can pretty much eyeball an open relationship. You know what I'm saying? And they don't strike me as the type that are doing that. But I thought it was funny because Tambra be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you chill like that, people can mistake that for weakness or you not being necessarily the smartest person in the room. But Tambra had me rolling because she, you know, normally she be in scene. Tambra be sitting in them chairs like,
with the hat on.
She be back like this and shit. You know, she said she got to say dip out. Baby, she sat up in that seat, reached down in that bag, got the rumors. She said, well, since we talking about rumors, I heard y'all was in an open relationship. She wanted to fuck both of y'all. And then they said you had got in there too. Since you here, I like the way that she made Shantae play the game. You want to be bringing this information and showing pictures and shit, then come on, let's get it cracking. And to me, that shows you Tambra's veteran status as a day one, season 1 OG Belle. She know what she doing. So don't mistake her being chill for her not being in the paint, because as you can see, it's on demand from her, and I love that.
I love that.
Claudia,
my girl, that's my girl. I like her. I like her a lot, and I like this. I like when you're shady necessarily, like not just when you don't start it, but you finish it. I like a finisher.
Yeah,
Like I like when you like, hey, I won't start and won't be none around me, but if you start, I will finish, and I'm gonna spray you and your friend. Your friend's gonna catch a stray because you try to get me out there, and I like that because there's a couple times on the show, this episode, where you know people bringing back stories, allegations with where's the evidence. I'm all for an allegation, but as a former journalist, you have to come with hard receipts. You have to come with receipts. You have to come with tangible receipts. You have to come with the receipts. Then you know what I mean. If not, don't come at me with no I heard. Because we all hear things. I just heard a hawk outside, but I didn't see it, so I really can't report on it. If you can't prove it, you can't say it, and I like that. And if you do it, I'm gonna come back with some fairy tales for you too. Oh, I heard you was in a threesome.
I mean, is that a bad thing? Why is that like an accusation? Okay, let me shut up.
No, go ahead, Blue.
I'm just saying, as you know, a former member of the kink community. Shout out to my I'm former, because my knees don't work. But I'm just gonna say this: when you are in the kink community, everything has to be consensual. I always laugh that the kink community is better at consent than the vanilla community. That's what they call the rest of y'all, vanilla. So they don't imply things. If we're gonna have an open relationship, there's gonna be an arrangement, there's gonna be an agreement, there's gonna be set rules. Yes, you can cheat within an open relationship, because cheating just means you broke the rules. It doesn't mean there are none, right? So like people think that open means there's no rules. There's rules. In fact, there's more explicit rules than a lot of heteronormative monogamous relationships. And had they been open to it, I wouldn't have minded that. But to Dustin's point, they're not chic enough. That's what Dustin said. It's not good.
I thought about it once, not recently. This is
only once.
Well, the thing is, listen, I'm a late bloomer in all aspects of life. Everything you do between 16 and 21, I didn't start till I was 25. I was Claudia. So,
look at Claudia's face. Like,
okay, just give me the phrase all at once. Anything else? What did I do?
You made a face.
I was born with this face. I looked mischievous when I was a baby. I was born like this.
No, Claudia, you said 25 and you went, oh.
Yes, exactly. Blue caught it.
That's a number.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing to 25.
I'm a late bloomer, right? I had a late start. I even took a leap year. Is it called a leap? It's leap year, right?
Gap year.
Gap year. I took a gap year. I always felt like I was never prepared in life based on my age. So later in life, I was like, could we be in an open relationship? But the thing is this, and I do believe in this. The reason why I don't believe in threesomes when you're in a relationship and all those things, I think when you're in your 20s, you should do it and get it out your system, right? But I think at a certain point, it's the moment you invite somebody in the bedroom, you're opening yourselves up to cheating. And that's just the reality of it. So I agree with you. I agree with Dustin in the sense of, I don't think Letitia would be open to having sex openly with another woman, her husband, because I don't get that from her at all. And I think secondly, she's telling us, I barely want to fuck my husband, let alone bring another chick into the bedroom with us. I think Jackson is so small that would have came out already.
Yeah.
But again, I just think open relationships are a disaster. Unless Blue said, unless in the kink community, right, you guys have an understanding that there's no, would you say there's no rules? Like if we
there are rules.
No, there are rules, and we stay within the confines of the rules. They're just a lot more lax than traditional rules. I will say this: I'm no longer open into open relationships. I'm no longer a poly anymore because for me, twice I was in a throuple where somebody got took, and so it don't work for me because I'm violent.
Took.
I joined a couple on 2 occasions and ended up walking away with one myself. They broke up. So the 2 threesomes I've been in, the couples broke up and I just got me a new boyfriend. So I just don't think that I could do it because what? I know what's possible. I know how karma works. I'm not stupid. So
wait,
yeah,
so I like to know what I'm, So, okay. So you entered into the 2 situations with each.
Single. I was single,
right.
Yes.
And they were a couple. So once they broke up, you continued a relationship.
No, she's the cause of the breakup.
No, right. I mean, you not say all that, Carlos. Somebody said that. I just said the breakup happened and I benefited.
So the breakup happened and then you continued a relationship with
the one that I liked.
Okay.
And so I was like, I know what it's like being the one who watches somebody get took. I don't want that to happen to me. It's cute when you're the one taking, right? And it happened twice, so it wasn't a fluke.
Damn.
So I'm just saying there are real poly people, but sometimes you're just 30 and bored. So make sure you're actually poly. That's all.
So you was the Trey Songz, Mrs. Take Your Girl or guy of the pile of your.
I was a listening ear during a breakup, and oh no, now I have a new partner. Both times I didn't see it coming. So yeah, don't.
Oh, you saw it coming now,
Claudia.
wide open. you saw it too.
No, you did that. I have no comeback to that. And that's rare. I have no comeback to that. You're right. By the way, guys, please don't judge me on my past. I am vanilla as hell right now in my 40s.
Don't
Well,
judge
that's
her
why
at all.
Dustin made the comment that in your 40s is a whole different situation.
Oh hell yeah, I can't do nothing. I'm very traditional. I'm like Dustin and not Dustin. I'm like Carlos. That's still outside. I want to come inside with a snack.
Yes, that's me.
Wait, how are you like Carlos? Meaning in what way?
You said what?
Because Carlos he's wholesome. He's in the house. He'll trick on you a little bit.
Oh,
I'll be listening.
Oh, is that right? Is that accurate, Carlos?
It is actually.
Oh,
I listen.
His chart says he can afford it though, Claudia. His chart says you can always have the money.
You said what?
Your chart says you can always have money. You're allergic to being broke, according to your chart.
Oh, that's a good chart.
Yeah,
I hope my shit say that shit.
Right, you're scrappy. You'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, so Blue hungry. That's exactly how I am. So Claudia, that's exactly who I am.
you know, you like I'm a good friend of you.
And I'm a better friend to you, bitch. Okay.
Oh my god.
Strike two. Strike.
Not you writing down notes.
Lying.
Well, speaking of who is a better friend, our last topic of Belle Collective happened at the end of the episode. I'm sorry, the beginning, excuse me, where the accusation of Selena and Mike, where Selena's fiance Mike has been accused of having an outside baby that's living somewhere in the confinements of Jackson, Mississippi. The rumor was brought to Selena, and now it's a game of whodunit where Selena is trying to figure out who brought it up. Marie is claiming that she heard it from Latrice's husband, Cliff. Carrie is saying that she was pillow talking with her husband, Matt, and Matt was talking to Cliff, and it's a game of telephone. So, Blue, crack the code. Who do you believe brought the rumor to the collective of Mike having an outside baby?
First of all, because I'm an outside baby. Is that why I go first? When did I go first?
It's representation, Blue.
Blue, if my best friend can be a hoe, you can take that charge. You got to take that.
That's true. I'm like, wait a minute. On behalf of who do you think the outside baby came from? Outside baby. Well, well, Carlos. The hell's going on today? Honestly, this show is unhinged. I apologize, but I will say this: they always say if you look for the most gossiping woman, you know it's a man.
Yeah.
So it's
wait, say that one more. That was good. Say it one more time.
The most gossiping woman you know is a man. I always say the angriest black woman you know is a white woman. So you know, shit is very ironic out here, right? The Karens are the angry black women y'all are scared of. I really think whatever it is, it's in the boys' network of the gossiping, and I'm stuck on. I don't know why I'm hearing the word Cliff. Sorry, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on who I think it is, but I do think this is a perfect example of how pillow talk is great for reality TV, but it's tricky, right? Because I don't know how you guys feel on the panel. When you are married, does that mean that every secret that you swear you're allowed to tell your partner?
Fuck no. And I ain't never been married. I can answer that question. Hell no. If I tell your ass something, if I tell you something and you married, I told you, I better not find out that shit made it anywhere past. If you talking to your partner about my secrets,
that's controversial.
That's it. Nah, because I wouldn't do that. I've been in a relationship before with somebody I was in love with, and I didn't tell them my friend's secrets. Same. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Maybe not secrets, Dustin, but their business. That where you can decipher the difference between secrets and you know their business.
An outside baby is a secret though, Carlos.
Only if they told you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Dustin, do you pillow talk?
No.
Ooh.
If we on the pillows.
Wait a minute. Paint us a picture, friend. What happened?
If we on the pillow, you know, I don't think what we're going to be talking about will have anything to do with anybody but the two of us at that time. So I don't believe in no damn pillow talking. Y'all know I'm not like that. Or everybody up on the screen,
you're very
not even my, like, I don't do that shit. No. And y'all also know that I keep a secret. If y'all tell me something, anything y'all ever told me, you ain't never heard go nowhere. So I don't believe in like all that back talk, overlap.
Oh, I can't wait to see your chart. Claudia, do you believe in pillow talk?
I only did that with one of my exes, and because he was very much a listener, like he was good at listening and actually gave a lot of my friends advice. But if there was a thing where they're like, yo, this is between us, I'm like, okay, you have my word. The friend gets none of that. But like surface things, like not that, oh, this girl did this, blah, 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 little things, yes. And it was only with one man that I've ever been with. It was with KJ, actually, because he was such a good listener. And he don't know anybody.
Love him.
He don't know anybody. He's not going to repeat it to no one. He ain't got no friends like that. Like, he got some golf buddies, but they don't know who he's talking about. But no, things that are like, okay, you made a point and said, hey, this is between us. I got you. He's not going to know anything, because you're going to eventually break up with everybody you're with, okay?
Oh, my God, Claudia, it was going so well.
Well, 99.9. I mean, okay. Everybody y'all been with before today, before whoever you are with now, you broke up with.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
right.
True.
And so it's so tight and so close and so good. And then you're not. And then they'd be like, getting with your ex best friend, your old best friend. Oh, and she said this, and she said, depending how the breakup is, I'm not going to tell them the stuff that's going to get me looking crazy. But yeah. And I'm with Dustin. If you're my bad, why we are not going to be sitting up talking about them. We're going to be talking about what you about to do to this.
Okay.
Yes. So you have your mouth full. Why are you talking anyways?
Exactly. Shut up. Get over here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
now
that.
You got
man.
your mouth full.
Why are we talking? Shut up. The only thing
Claudia, do not let that thing happen when we have a detour and then Carl tries not to answer though, because he be hiding behind the laugh.
Oh, go ahead. Yes.
Lou, this is not a
He'll laugh and disappear and come back. So next segment, no, friend, I've been watching.
I think Carlos pillow talks, because how could he not?
He do. He basically just told on himself talking about some. Okay, but
I did
not their business. But so now I know Carlos nigga know all my business. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And you can tell when you meet him. If you ever meet him, you'll be able to tell.
I actually know who it is.
Me too.
Ooh. And you're a vault.
Exactly.
I never said anything, and I have pictures.
Well, you still got to answer, friend.
What's the question?
Oh, you see, do you pillow talk with your friend's business?
I'm gonna be honest, because I don't listen.
Be honest, friend. It's okay.
I'm gonna be all I can be is honest.
That's right.
Now, and maybe I'm wrong, and raindrops in the comments tell me if I'm wrong, and I'm gonna put on my readers as I say.
Well, we already know the answer now. Dustin was right.
Yeah, no. I don't tell my friends secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that person.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't tell anything confidential. Now, if
everything else.
No. Now, I feel like Carlos sings like a bird.
Ooh, they called you a canary.
No, now, if it's something that I feel like, thank you, Leah.
Now that is true. That's point
true.
was made. Points were made right there.
If it's something that I feel like is silly, then we can talk about it. And I will say this, and this is me being very, 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 very honest. Whoever I'm in a relationship with, more than likely they're friends. They're going to be friends with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to know anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I have a good
gauge
between you're going to find this out anyway. Let me just tell you, versus like, this is top secret and I can't say anything. I am really good at keeping a secret. Mm-hmm. Trust me, there's tons of things I know about all of your favorite reality stars. I know everything. And I purposely choose not to say a word.
Who's gay?
Oh my God.
Well,
this is excellent television.
Well, one came out recently, so that mystery has been solved.
Which one?
Which one? If it's solved.
Dustin.
Guy or girl?
Girl.
You talking about a girl.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay. But let me ask you this. I don't think that's wrong.
No.
Now that you clarified.
I
don't think that's wrong.
No. It's fun when you're with that person until y'all break up and then they go do it. Hey, go do an interview on like Baller Alert or Hollywood Unlocked and tell all our business. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing: I can keep secrets about my friends to themselves, so I can definitely keep it with a partner. Because sometimes I'll get downloads for people in my life. Like I'll get downloads in their business, and I'll plant little seeds and play my part because I want to be told I'm supposed to play a part. And then when it happens, I said, "Yeah, see, I've been knew about this, but now that we here, can I tell you, we're just clapping. Richard, you gotta do all that." But yeah, no, my friends, I get downloads from my friends all the time. It's not annoying. She said it was annoying. I get downloads from them all the time.
Can you say hi to us? Is she
She's saying hi to yes, come say hi, Bridget.
Is she
Bridget?
Sure she feels like she looks good for the
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Oh,
No,
so
it's annoying. I'll tell her, I'll be venting to her about something that happened, and she's like, "Well, to be honest, friend, I got a download last month about that." And I'm like, you know what?
I'm having a business. I keep notes and everything. When they're ready, I tell them. I'm very good at my business. I just work here.
My memory is so bad. I'm halfway listening half the time. I'm a perfect person to tell your business to because I'm not going to retain any of it. And I will not be able to repeat. I'm like, he said something about something. I don't remember. Some guy, I don't know.
Is that integrity or a little bit of okay? That's fine.
It's my first of all, it's my condition, some medical condition, Blue. It's I think being sensitive to that. My ADHD and my anemia. It affects my memory.
I have both. I'm telling you, we kindred. It's the wholesomes of the top. Y'all are the tops, and we the bottoms.
We're definitely the power bottoms.
We're the power bottoms.
Wow, we're very accurate tonight, it seems like. All right, moving on to the next topic.
I love this show so much.
So, my team just texted me, even when we ask you, Carlos, about people's business, you don't tell us. See?
Yep.
My team, I know, I promise you. I'm really good at keeping a secret. And that's why when you fans try to get the reality girls to go against me, they say Carlos actually being tongue-in-cheek because the real shit he does know he ain't saying. So leave us alone. Now, speaking of secrets being revealed, are y'all ready for the latest accurate update in the finalization of Kandi and Todd's divorce?
Yes.
Okay. This is accurate. This isn't rumored. This is the most accurate information about their divorce. All right. Kandi Burruss will pay Todd Tucker a sum of $426,000 in divorce settlement. Kandi and Todd will not be paying child or spousal support. Todd has agreed to leave Kandi's guest house within 15 days. Todd Tucker will pay Kandi $38,000 for the balance owed on their 2025-26 Atlanta Hawks season tickets. Kandi will keep those season tickets.
Nice.
Kandi will keep 5 vehicles, while Todd will keep 6. So that means they had 11 in total.
Oh my God.
Kandi and Todd agreed to share joint legal and physical custody of their kids. Kandi will keep the children's passports, but Todd can request them ahead of any international travel. In case you guys want to know about the 11 cars, it is a 2022 Bentley SUV, a Cadillac Escalade, a Ford F-250, a Porsche Cayenne SUV, a 1963 Chevrolet Camaro. That's what Kandi keeps. Todd keeps a 2020 Mercedes G-Wagon, a 2020 Porsche 911, a 2023 Range Rover, a 1973 Ford Bronco, 1963 Lincoln, and a Ford Transit van. The exes agreed to sell a food truck that they own. Last but not least, Claudia, Dustin, and Blue.
Wow. The
duo will split their credit card reward points.
Kandi won. And she won $30 million. She won. That's the prenup did. The prenup held. The prenup did what it was supposed to do. And she got all the newer cards, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like that's a fair deal. Sounds fair to me. I heard Kandi speaking about their settlement in a recent interview, and she was saying that the sums that you mentioned that she has to pay and he has to pay is to offset the balance and make it fair. So if she have more properties, then she buys him out of whatever is in excess of half. In that way, it seems really fair to me. And while people was talking shit and trying to create these crazy ass stories, it sounds like they actually had a peaceable divorce. You know what I'm saying? Thus far, seemed like they stuck to the prenup, like Claudia said. That's a nice clean break to me. I feel like that's a good deal.
Didn't he get one of the properties too? Did he get one of the properties?
Several.
Well, they split all the properties equitably. So to Dustin's point, let's say she had $1 million in property and he had $750 in property. Any money she gave him was simply to make up for the difference. Like he's not getting like a payout. He's just getting equity, right? And the thing is, I'm going to do the same shout out I did last week. I want to shout out the lawyers. To me, I'm not even looking at their character. To me, it feels like excellent legal work. Someone who was willing to advocate for themselves and Kandi, and someone who was willing to acquiesce and be reasonable and not create a bigger mess than Todd. I will give Todd some credit because I know I can be hard on him, but if we're being fair, even with the amazing lawyers, he could have made this messy still. He could have been kicking and screaming. And so I'm glad that whatever good sense was in him prevailed. So shout out to them. This is how divorce is supposed to happen. And I do believe she wants to be his friend. I think we all believe she wants to be his friend.
Seems like they're getting along better than people would like to believe. People want it to be messy and they want it to be like, oh, it's horrible. She killed him in court. No, it seems like they're having a clean divorce.
They're grown-ups.
Love it.
Yeah, listen, it's fascinating what the end result is based on, like Dustin said, all of these rumors and accusations. I also saw the interview she did with Lauren LaRosa, Dustin, and Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club. So go on Lauren LaRosa's page, her YouTube channel, because this was an interview that she did outside of the Breakfast Club.
Love Lauren, by the way.
Yeah, Lauren's a great journalist as well. And she asked a question. She said, why do you think people have this assumption? And Kandi was like, look, I think rightfully so, people are fascinated with our relationship based on what we provided to the reality show. And just based on everything else that came along with that, obviously Mama Joyce and the aunts and, all of these things. And, she also said that she had to handle things the way his counsel presented things back to her counsel. Because like Dustin said, they would see each other and she said she will ask him like, yo, what's up? And he's like, let's just keep this with the lawyers. Like, we're not going to allow this to whatever. And like you said too, Blue, they both have great lawyers. And what came out of this to me was, I think they both walked away fairly. And I think all of those people who name called Todd based on what they thought he was doing, I'm glad that now people understand what really happened. And I do think you all are right. You could tell that they wanted to remain friends. And at the end of the day, he's not staying in the guest house. He has to get out within 2 weeks. And that's going to be something that really shows you that, look, they're both moving on. And Kandi, as you all know, she's doing a one-woman show. Congratulations. She sold out within 24 hours of her one-woman show. Claudia, are you going?
Is it in New York?
It's in Atlanta for now.
I would go. I would catch a flight out there. Be
careful. I got stuck in Atlanta for 2 days.
Oh, I'm gonna wait.
Say employees who didn't come to work.
I flew back from Atlanta this morning. And I literally got to the airport early by the grace of God too, because Sunday Fun Day beat my ass, but that's another conversation. But the airport, have that now, Dustin? No. We gotta put that on the other show. But it was nobody in the airport. Walked right through security. Nobody this morning.
Oh, that makes sense because everybody's scared. I was there the day it started, so my flight got delayed because you guys were taping without me. I was so sad. Somebody quit. I told y'all, so somebody quit on the plane. So it's one of those things of, because Atlanta is different, when there's a TSA strike, Atlanta strikes a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Did they get paid? Isn't it over now?
Supposedly tomorrow they're getting paid. Yeah.
Okay.
Once Delta said that it wasn't going to let Congress use their flights anymore until it got fixed, suddenly everybody's getting paid.
And then TMZ was like, send us pictures if you see congressmen in the airports, and those two together, they posseed up. So it is possible, y'all. We can run this. The customers run this. They do not want to be inconvenienced or humiliated. I love that for us.
Shout out to Delta. Shout out to everybody in Atlanta who finally got paid and can come back to work and doesn't have to quit while I'm still on the flight.
Okay, so now it's over. I can get back on these airline streets. Okay, I'm ready to get back on some planes. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So listen, are you all finally feeling like this story is dead and we can move on from it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, one more divorce we can't move on from really fast before we get into our so guys, we still have our RHOA sneak peek to talk about, a clip from Married to Medicine, and our bonus topic of the evening. So Kim Zolciak's ex, Kroy, accuses the Real Housewives of Atlanta star of not seeing her kids for weeks. Okay. According to the court documents obtained by TMZ, Kroy asked the judge to immediately change the current joint custody arrangement. He said that the facts surrounding Kim's misguided parenting of the children, lack thereof, and blatant mismanagement of basic parenting responsibilities would be practically unbelievable to anyone not familiar with their circumstance. He has alleged that Kim committed fraud and deceit when she entered into the temporary custody deal, awarding them both joint custody. He claimed that Kim has not even been around lately, that she's been around the country and failed to exercise her parenting between February 26th and March 29th, which is yesterday. He claimed she was not following the terms of the agreed upon therapy, and as a result, he wants primary custody. I would like to say Kim Zolciak is allegedly filming a new show on Amazon Prime alongside Kenya Moore, Tamar Braxton, Savannah, and Julie Chrisley, but y'all didn't hear that from me.
Oh my God.
In the Dominican Republic.
Can you imagine being in a house with them motherfuckers at the same time?
Plus Margaret Josephs from Jersey. Ooh. All alleged. Claudia, what are your thoughts on this story?
First of all, I'm not a product of an affair. It's whatever, man. Get it straight. You missed the beginning of the show. I have my own personal family issues, but that was not me.
Yeah, I'm the outside baby. It's me.
They want me.
They got me and Claudia mixed up.
I got everything on me. What do I think about this? Probably some truth to it. I mean, I don't think Kroy's always been Mr. Mom, wasn't he? Like, he seemed like he was like not a bad dad. I don't really remember hearing anything about him being a bad dad. I did hear about her gambling issues. So I don't know. There's probably some truth to it, Kim. And hopefully with this money from the show in the Dominican Republic, she can kind of get back on track. You don't want this kind of stuff out there. And, you know, they messy. This might be the time for them to have a show because their breakup was messy.
And they're still going through this, which is insane.
How long is this divorce? They're not divorced still, right?
No, girl, this has been going on forever. And Kim, and the other thing for Kim Zolciak, she has to also deal with her boyfriend's estranged, soon-to-be ex-wife, because the soon-to-be ex-wife is alleging that Kim pretty much stole her husband.
Well, we believe that. Big Papa, isn't how we met her through Big Papa? So I mean, that's par for the course. To Claudia's point, Kim would have the babies, pop them out. Kroy would catch it and then mother it like a baby bird for the rest of its life. Yeah. So nobody, this is not a Scooby-Doo mystery. We don't have to get real nuanced about this. We all believe him because we saw it with our own eyes for years and years.
Yeah. And it seemed like he kept her secrets for a long time before. It took a long time for him to say anything. He kept it close to the vest.
At all. He's the opposite. Everything that we used to accuse Todd of being, he's the opposite. Like, he has always been, the word of the day is integrity. If it's a drinking game, you're already drunk. But like, his integrity has always been unflappable. He's always loved the kids. He's never needed the spotlight. He doesn't mind holding her purse. He doesn't mind her being the flower while he's the gardener. Because he's been such a exemplary partner and long suffering, I can just imagine what it took for him to finally leave her. And if she is not being a mother that she needs to be, there needs to be some legal recourse to make sure that the kids have some semblance of normalcy, because they're constantly being dragged through the mud. We don't think about the children when we read about these articles. Imagine waking up. It's one thing to think your mother ain't shit. Imagine every time you look at TMZ, it's a picture of her doing a mistake in front of everybody, and that's your mama. You know what I mean? The kids need a stable energy. So I love Kroy.
You know, and she's done a lot of stuff like running her mouth and stuff she said, and just not really being a great example. So I'm sorry, Kim. I don't really know you like that, so I don't really care if you're mad at me or not. But you know, I would never trust anybody with a wig like that.
Oh, okay.
A white woman with a wig like that, I'm like, what are you hiding? What's beneath that?
Hard wig, soft life does not translate to white women. Yeah.
A white woman with a crazy wig is like different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like what? Like it's synthetic too. I'm like, what happened? And now you're trying to sell them resale, wholesale, retail for like $3,000.
She's selling wigs.
She is. And I get it. Listen, this economy's tough. I might be selling a ponytail soon, but I'm just saying they're at least human here.
Buy wig.
Dustin Ross.
Kim Zolciak and her whole damn family is ghetto as hell. All of them ghetto than a motherfucker. It's always some ghetto ass news coming out of her household. Money always fucked up. Kroy didn't say nothing until the shit hit the fan. She had spent up all the money gambling and doing God knows what else. She stole all her daughter's goddamn money. That was a whole storyline on Next Gen NYC. Kim Zolciak don't take care of her kids. She off with somebody else's motherfucking husband right now. Ghetto as hell. All of them. Okay. And Troy was around there tying that apron in the kitchen, sitting up on the top of his ass up on his shoulders and shit, making it happen, trying to take care of them kids while Kim was out doing who knows what. She always looks tired, like she slept in her makeup. She's just a mess. And I wouldn't even have such a honest take on her if we didn't see her for years be nasty, vile, say the worst shit you could say to a motherfucker. I'll never forget when she shamed Kenya Moore about not having no kids when Kenya was trying to have a baby and shit, and told her she would never get a man. You know what I'm saying? She just used to be on some nasty, vile, hateful shit on that show to a point where it was just a little bit different. So yeah, more ghetto shit, bunch of motherfucking kids. Everybody got different, you know, daddies and shit. It's just the whole situation. Kim Zolciak is a ghetto ass motherfucking person, and as you can see, it's continuing. I know Kroy will be so happy when he don't have to deal with her. And as a matter of fact, if them kids ain't seen her, good for the children.
I hate when women that only really we know of to be with married men and other people's men tell another woman that she can't get a man when she's actually holding out for someone that isn't already taken.
Ain't that rich? Ain't that rich? Isn't that rich?
We could all get a married man.
Kim is not rich.
We could all get a married man, but if you want to hold up for something that's of you know, of some value or that you can publicly claim, you can't even. I don't want to hear no dating advice from no one that can't even speak your man's name on a show for years, and we have to call him Big Papa or whatever, Mr. Big, because you can't show your man, your sponsor, on TV because he's married. Like, don't talk about nobody else. I forgot about that, Dustin. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Can we have Dustin doing that whole Kim Reed with Ether playing in the background? Are we gonna get a copyright strike? You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your whites ain't shit. Good, them kids ain't.
Man, she came on that show being so fucking rude to all them people, black people at that. And let's not forget that year that Nene and them was fucking rolling her like some dice on that reunion stage, and she went right back to the back and on the cameras crying, talking about who could sit up here with 5 African American women. I was like, okay, this is like making me mad on a personal level. So I had to jump off the ship with her. So I don't care what's going on with her. Ghetto.
She always gave Trailer Park. The wig tells me everything I need. And y'all in the comments saying it's not synthetic. It's synthetic in my mind.
It sure looks like it. It sure looks like it. It looks like it's like a whisk broom. It's stiff. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it needs to be washed and maintained. It looked like her shit. I'm not even gonna start, but yeah, Kim Zolciak is a mess.
Listen, there's some good synthetic wigs out there. Hers was just sitting up really high.
It's giving pink moisturizer. Y'all know how I feel about pink lotion. It's giving pink moisturizer.
It's giving like, where is this extra space right here? You know what I mean? Like, remember them double-decker buses? That's what the wig looks like. It's the second story. That's her wig.
Claudia, they say all the rich men want you to have a tasseled wig because they want you to look laissez-faire. Like,
oh yeah, they say hard wig, soft life. But I don't know if that works for white women though. I think that's a black woman thing. I think hard wig, hard face, hard life, hard trailer park.
Oh, damn. You almost made me feel bad for Kim. Y'all almost made me see Dustin Ross. To call
I
her
wouldn't say
my
about her, but I
auntie.
heard she talked shit about me one time before. So you know,
Well, you're an attractive black woman, so she definitely talks shit about you. That's her
well,
MO.
I mean, it's a compliment from her.
That's how
I know
feel.
one thing. This one bundle, I can put heat on it.
Did y'all see that video when Kroy had called the police to the house? It was like body cam footage and shit.
Look at Carlos's face.
It's like
Carlos,
the
do you
war
know
of
Kim
the
is your
roses.
girl?
I'm sorry.
Is Kim your girl?
You put Carlos through it right now.
I know Kim. I know Kim's.
Hi,
One you know her, but is that your girl?
No, because
Hey,
if it
not
was,
closing your legs to Mary Van Kim.
she would have been did an interview by now. Carlos don't fuck with Kim like that. He don't give it. Carlos don't fuck with her. She would have been had it one-on-one. The fact that we ain't seen her is all we know.
This is 2011.
Kim do all the things that they try to put on me, but she really do it.
Yeah.
Openly too. Openly. She flaunted that. That was her thing. And it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? We enjoyed the bold and brazen nature of her so openly being with that man on the show during that
And
time.
she didn't pay Kandi. Ooh, justice for Kandi. Full circle.
Justice for motherfucking Kandi Bird. That's right.
Talk about black people always like you tardy for the paying party. Okay, so what was up with that? So yes.
Ooh, it's the spirit of Kandi. Get her again.
Yeah, Kandi tore her ass up. You sat there like a fucking fan and watch us on TV. She tore Kim up on that reunion stage. And I loved every minute of it. Nene did. That was one of Nene's last greatest hits on that show, too. She had on that red fringe dress. I believe it was Marquesa.
And what
she sat up there and cussed her out.
Was she mean to that sweetie girl, too? Treated like a...
Yeah, but see, to me, that was Sweetie's fault because I definitely would have been like, who the fuck you talking to?
Oh, I would have.
You know what I'm saying? That was Sweetie's fault to me. I never felt like I had to defend her because you letting Kim cuss you out and smoking squares with her and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was on Sweetie to me.
Well, Kim is a pinata. You're right, Dustin. Kim is a pinata to Nene, and watching her whack her was some of my favorite moments.
I just want to say the views expressed by the wrestler panel are not those of Carlos King, Kingdom Reign. Mad and uncomfortable with this. So Kim Zolciak, don't worry. 25% of the panel rocks.
You watch the stop her for 20 minutes. Claudia.
So Carlos is sitting there looking like I have to text her, send her a fruit basket, or send her a box of a carton of cigarettes after this, so she can be okay with this, or send her some credits on a gambling app. But so she won't be mad at me. But don't worry, Kim. Carlos is still your friend. He loves all the girls. We don't know. We don't.
He'll send you a Mother's Day basket.
Carlos, sit back in the cut, okay?
Claudia, are you writing?
She's writing Happy Mother's Day to Kim Zolciak basket from Carlos King.
Listen, you guys are allowed to say how you feel, and that's that.
Is she your next interview? She never gave you an interview. Never even blessed her.
Oh my God!
I mean, you love these girls, but I don't like them not showing love to my friend. Like, where's the reciprocity?
Bring it to her. Do it on her turf. Interview her at the craps table.
Dustin, I had a show called The Nightcap, and she was there with the other OGs.
Wait, did she do your show?
Yeah, she did. She did Carlos's show, The Nightcap. Yup. As she should have. Shit.
Yeah, no, me and Kim are cool. I love Kim.
Did you have to pay her?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's cute.
She showed up and was on time.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Broken clock, Claudia.
Look at God.
Twice a day. Okay?
What did you say?
I said a broken clock is right twice a day.
Ain't it?
It's okay. All I was saying is I get a phone call every Monday night or Tuesday morning.
Are you serious? How is this show still up?
She's gonna say something nasty about us, probably me, because I'm
I don't listen, please. It's all good.
No, but if he does, it's good for. I told you I'm on demon time. Like I'm like this. Oh, my turn.
Me and Dustin right behind you. Carlos can't say shit, but me and Dustin will have your back.
That's right. We'll jump her.
Listen, I promise you, it's fine.
Come outside, Kim. We're not gonna jump you.
No, you just want to talk.
I actually don't want to talk. I don't want nothing to do with her ass personally. I like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Very much. What that girl do on Top Model? When she was that's how I feel, man. Stay away from me.
With that cigarette breath.
All them damn problems. She's so
Bob Barker did to all the black contestants, Claudia. You were right. Don't touch me.
He gave the Heisman what Kim be doing to black people.
That's why I want to host The Price is Right, so Bob Barker can roll in his damn grave. I want to host that show so bad. Yep.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
I hope he get a little stiffer when he find out I'm a black man hosting the show now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can we start with the dead grandmother, and then we're coming to like there's a lot of spookiness happening.
It's a lot of spirits
who got the disease now. Exactly. He thought we were diseased.
All right, so let's get into our next topic, which is I want to talk about what happened.
Poor Carlos.
This show
I feel so bad for him. I'm sorry to feel bad. Yeah.
This show is so messy. I love it. Okay.
Hi, Kim.
So, Married to Medicine have a part 2 reunion. Congrats to Married to Medicine for an excellent season. To catch the full recap of Married to Medicine, go on Patreon. Me and Dustin did it, and I dressed up as Steve. And I want to start with Steve. Blue and Claudia, you two are caught up on what happened with Steve, Eugene on Married to Medicine. So look, Steve and Dr. Mimi are new cast members to the show. This is their second season on Married to Medicine, and they're a great addition. Steve is getting at it with Eugene, calling him Eugene Bush. He said, which is his wife's maiden name. I know you want to be Eugene Bush. You're Eugene Bush, right? Dustin, stop. Then he also, talked to Eugene about you want to be one of the ladies. And it just went to hell from there. Starting with Blue.
Oh.
Okay. A lot of people online, they're split. Okay. Me and Dustin on our recap, you gotta watch it on Patreon. Yep. We were even split on this.
Really?
We did not agree on this at all. It was a great conversation. A lot of people feel like Steve did too much. He was doing the most. A lot of people felt like Steve was right to go at Eugene the way he did. They felt that based on how your wife spoke about him, not only in my interview, when I said Steve is gorgeous, I think he's a handsome guy. Toya said all the boys think that. And a lot of people took that as Toya being shady. And to answer Twitter's questions, yes. My interview with Toya and Eugene that aired the day before the reunion. So the cast watched the interview before they set on stage. And that's why I do believe a large part of Steve's angst was because of that. But Blue, what do you think of it? Warranted or doing the most?
I think it was both. Not to cop out, but I really think it was both because on one hand, if you are a man who has traditional values and you're thinking to yourself, your wife don't even respect you, I know she's not going to respect me, right? He's probably thinking, I know that there's nothing I can say to you man to man that you're going to check her because you don't even have your own back. You're not going to have mine. And I'm going to go twice as hard because I know I'm not going to have, you know what I mean? When you are defending yourself and you know that there's a man in the room who's going to say, hey, let's keep cool heads prevail and have your back a little bit and be her husband and your friend, you can come in it a certain way. But when you know that he's going to let her do whatever the hell she wants, including disrespect him, it's almost like you have to have your own back twice. So I actually understand that feeling from a heteronormative sense. I also, though, I think it's tricky when people watch interviews, particularly interviews like yours, Carlos, because you tend to ask the questions that the audience wants to know. And what happens is if you ask the questions that the audience wants to know, and let's say I'm Steve and I'm thinking the answer they're giving is bullshit, I'm almost wanting to answer to what I think wasn't said on that big platform. And I think it could have put a battery in his pack where it makes sense if you add you to the mix, not to throw you under the bus right now. But if you add that interview to the mix, suddenly it doesn't seem heavy-handed to me at all, actually. It counterbalances it for me because it's like, oh, you talking big shit as of last minute, like last night. So to me, it's fresh. Also, too, can we be honest? Eugene is not great at self-advocacy on camera. And because of that, I do feel there's a little bit of masculine, girl stand up when the men talk to him. That's actually based on wanting him to respect himself more than it is on just defending whatever their point is. Does that make sense, guys?
Perfect sense.
Perfect. You have the one homegirl who won't talk to her partner, and now her partner's talking to you, and you're like, I'm going to show you how to talk to him since you can't have your own back. So I'm going to throw him some Belle here. I'm going to throw him some Belle.
I think that the way Toya speaks to her husband is setting the precedence for how everybody else is going to deal with them. Because I would never allow that to happen on television. Toya, I rock with you, but like you popping off at your husband more than once like that, you emasculate him. And I get relationships where you talk spicy to each other because I've had that as well, right? But like when it's in public, you are setting the tone for how everybody else can come at him. And Steve don't give a damn because he look at you as weak. He looks at your husband as weak because he gets his own wife disrespects him. His own wife is like, whatever, telling all the business and all that about his all kinds of stuff. So no, she has a part to play in this. And then and Eugene does not. You're right. He does a horrible job of standing up for himself. He's horrible at it. So it makes it even easier and probably more fun to pick at him. And you know they have a pillow talk, right? I'm saying, you know, maybe and Steve have a pillow talk, and they like, watch how I get this bitch ass in this. Not saying that's what they doing. They doing that. They went in there like, yeah, what they watch this, Usher. That's what they did.
Claudia.
That's what they did. So yeah, you have to like go in there and be like, look how Heavenly is like, don't no one play about my man. Barbados. She won't even let him play joke about the penis size, nothing. And you may say she's doing a lot, but she does not let you get 1 inch on her husband. That's what I think. I know I'm doing it wrong.
I mean, it's on the 1 and the 3, but it's okay, friend.
My mother's white, you guys. I do the best I can.
Okay, we love you, Claudia.
I do the best I can, you guys.
Claudia, you be dancing to the words, not the beat.
I'm trying to learn how to Dougie.
Dustin and Carlos were going to be chivalrous, so I had to say it, but we love you.
Millie rock a little bit.
Ooh, okay, that's okay. It's okay, Claudia. Claudia, what's happening? Jump on it.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, we talked about it at length in our review on Carlos's Patreon, but I will just say this: I am 100% Team Steve. You know, I don't believe in taking no shit, so I love to see somebody who stands up for themselves. So, Team Steve.
Ooh, I guess we know what Carlos was.
Yes, and I, like Dustin said, go on Patreon. You'll watch our full recap. I disagree. I like Steve. I'm not saying I disagree with him with Team Steve.
Right.
I am Team Steve too. I did feel like Steve did too much. I don't like the fact that there's this trend of trying to buck up at Dr. Eugene's masculinity or his manhood. I don't like it.
Who started the trend, Carlos? Who started the trend? Was it his wife?
Well, I do think, and I said,
okay.
No. In my interview with Toya, real talk, I did say to her, you speaking to him, you do realize it gives people clearance to follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she and I had a deep conversation about why she does it, where she gets it from, and all those things. So watch it, Raindrops, you gotta see it. I think Claudia made a lot of sense. You see Dr. Heavenly do the complete opposite. Mm-hmm. You know, even when, and we're gonna get into this next, even when her husband, Dr. Damon, was talking about, you know, his son and his wife, and Simone said something, Dr. Heavenly, who's running for Congress, came back to being Dentist the Menace and was like, that's my husband. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck everything else around me. That's my husband. And you're not going to talk about my husband. And you see Simone very much like, okay. Because Simone knows too. We can go the receipts though, if you want to, right? So I do think, unfortunately, it is this, and that's why I said it's a trend. I'm not saying Steve. I know you guys are trying to. For the record, I shouldn't have to say this, but I'll say it anyway. I am not saying Steve was saying anything homophobic, because at the end of the day, that's not what he was doing. So I want to make that very clear. Mm-hmm. If you guys think that's where I'm going with it, I'm not. I am strictly talking about this man's masculinity being in question, because we talk about toxic masculinity. We talked about earlier Black men showing their feelings. You know, we can have fun about Eugene's ways of responding back to people the way Dustin does, and it's fun and it's whatever. But to call this man Eugene Bush, okay, I'll let that slide. But then to compound it with you want to be one of the women, I just felt that it was just too much all at once. And I
call him what?
You said what?
You said to call him what?
It's a drinking game now. Say the name again.
Eugene Bush.
He hates it when we call him this name. Let me say it 12 more times. Eugene the Bush.
That was so messy. I'm just saying I thought it was too. I felt like one jab was enough. I felt like multiple times it was like, I just don't think that man deserved that. That's how I felt. But again, me and Dustin get into it more on the Patreon.
It's good, dog.
They go hard on Married to Medicine.
They do.
Like, damn.
Oh, no, Claudia, it's insane. Speaking of Heavenly, I do want to talk about one more clip. As we all know, Heavenly's son, well, Damon and Heavenly's oldest son was arrested. And we learned in this reunion that he's also not speaking. He also have not come over to see his dad. That his dad, Dr. Damon, has not seen him, nor has Dr. Heavenly. In that moment, Dr. Damon did say something that rattled everybody backstage and on stage when he said, one thing about this show that he doesn't like is the fact that it produces rumors and it produces people to make up stuff and bring it on camera. Mm-hmm. And they all looked around and said, that's exactly what your wife does. And how ironic is it that you are saying you hate that when, in all fairness, your wife does the same thing? Claudia, is that a fair statement to make? Do you think that if you are married to somebody, your partner's actions also is a reflection on you? And do you have any clearance to say you don't like something that your wife does?
I mean, it's not right, but I get it. That's what people do, especially a lot of people on these reality shows. It's like, do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, I did do it, but I don't like when you do it. And that is very much, you see a lot of that on this show. So yeah, is it right? No, it's not. You know, you have a problem with rumors, and then if your wife's involved in a lot of that stuff and you don't check it at home, and it's a little bit ridiculous, right? Because we don't usually have the same standards for ourselves that we want for other people on these reality shows, if we're being fair. Because I saw a lot of like double standards, of course, like with the arguing about that kind of stuff. Like, you know, don't talk about my relationship. You're on a reality show. Everyone does it. You know, but no one wants it done to them. So yeah, it's a little bit of BS.
To be fair, he did say specifically in that dialogue too that he does check Dr. Heavenly on the shit she be talking.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, he was like, not publicly.
But that's kind of how you're supposed to do it in a relationship. I
think so too. And I also think it was dope for him to like, he introduced that to the conversation, right? Because he was like, I think there's an assumption here that I don't talk to Heavenly about the things that she does and says. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I do. He was like, of course I do. But she just do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? She a grown ass woman. So I don't know.
I didn't see this hypocrisy, maybe because I'm such a fan of his and I've watched him closely. Because whenever I see a relationship that looks healthy, remember I was doing the relationship math. The only person healthier than a single person who's healthy is a couple that looks like they're healthy as a unit. So couples like them that look like, even though they're not textbook perfect, they have a great little dance happening. I watched them closely. And one thing I've learned from him is he does not believe in shaming his wife, but he has strong opinions. When he does talk, his opinions are very strong, which makes me immediately think, oh, I've been checking her this entire time. And this is my classy way of letting you guys know, without throwing her under the bus, that I don't condone it in general. You guys draw your own conclusions about what that means about the private, sacred conversations that we have behind closed doors. So to me, it felt like a classy way of admitting I do check her. So by the time he said it, I already understood where he was going because that's his character. You know what I mean? And to be perfectly honest, I think Toya could learn from that. I think Toya Eugene, if they had those tussles privately more and had a more united front, I think both of their dignity, to Carlos's point, would be preserved. But when Carlos mentioned the thing about you're being like you want to be one of the women, I immediately thought about Peter Thomas, though. I thought about not necessarily about wanting to be a woman, but wanting to be a cast member and wanting to be a main character.
See, that would have been fine if it stayed there, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was then Eugene Bush, and then it was like, okay, now this is getting to go down a turn that I don't even want Steve to go down, because I think Steve is better than that. I'm rooting for Steve. I think Steve and Mimi are the future of married to medicine. I want them to stay longer. So when I saw that, I wanted Steve to reel it back in and not go down, hey, Portia, the wrong road, because I don't want people to think something that I don't think he was trying to say.
Yeah,
I was more trying to say, like, Steve, you clearly have the I and the T, right? Don't go there constantly.
I get it.
It'll create something that I know you're not trying to say.
Andy said the same thing to Stacey. Remember when Andy was like, hey, some people have felt themselves too much and toppled over from being the favorite to getting dragged. So I do think it's in that vein. I think whenever someone says something like Toya said about the boys, you've already opened that door, though. So for me, to Claudia's point, it's a response. Y'all can't tell me not to go there where you started there. That's why I get stuck for me. When Toya made that comment to you, she was already hinting at the thing that we're telling him to avoid. But she's the one who introduced that tone. Does that make sense, guys?
I agree.
And then you're coming in. Listen, there's always conversations before the reunion. Okay, there's always a conversation, and you have your little
pillow talk.
Yes. You're like, okay, make sure. And make sure you address this, and make sure you get that, and stay in the next. And then you also, the adrenaline is up on a reunion, so you're gonna go put a little 10 on 20, and you may regret it later, but in the moment it feels right, because you're like, this is where you leave everything on the table. Like, I'm checking her. I don't care if it comes off like it's doing too much. I'm coming for both their necks. And that's what they were doing. That's
we
what
know he's coming back. We know he's coming back next. I'm not even. That's
Oh
not
no! Listen, baby. Was Steve brought to this reunion? Mark my words. He opened up, and Dustin clocked this too. He opened up the doors for the men to not always be seen as the background players.
I was thinking that too. I wanted to see their whole show by themselves.
I would watch scenes and interviews with just the men. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna move on from it because I'm gonna get dragged. I don't care. Steve and Eugene have this very interesting beef that gives star quality in terms of, I think next season the show is going to move into a direction that kind of gives more love and marriage. You know what I'm saying? To where you're gonna and listen, Steve did something that even Eugene said, for 12 seasons we didn't have this, and what Steve did made Curtis jump up a little bit. Curtis never talks. Curtis does talking in other ways. Curtis doesn't talk. Curtis got bucked. Check Eugene too. And I really was like, what am I watching? So that's when I say the future, I mean, Steve brought something to this reunion that's going to set the tone for the next season of Married to Medicine.
And outside of sports, we rarely get to see straight black men argue and show conflicts. We never really get to see that outside of sports, like arguing about teams. So it was like interesting to see how grown-ass men and relationships, husbands, deal with each other, the way they talk to each other. Like, it was, I want to see more of that. It needs to be less weird.
Yeah. All right. Before we get into our RHOA sneak peek, because Blue, Claudia, and Dustin, can you believe that starting in 6 more days?
Oh my God.
For 5 months, we get to talk about
Yes.
Blue, buckle up.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You should be, because
they be getting mad. They be watching. They be texting Carlos.
But Carlos, okay, wow. But it's our birthday month. It's how the three of us have April birthdays, right? We have birthdays all next month.
Yep.
Every single housewife watches Buzzed Alive.
What's up, y'all?
Hey y'all,
ready.
I got my good wig
Hey,
on.
ladies.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Okay. Anyways, before we get to that, I like to add a bonus hot topic that we normally don't do, but it's such a big topic because this woman is a legend and a staple in the community. I'm talking about Rosanda Chilli Thomas,
Oh my heavens.
who, not the temperature changing already.
They got chili.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was good. Okay, it's a bonus hot topic. As you all know, TLC member Rosanda Chilli Thomas was discovered of donating money to Donald Trump campaign and some organizations. She also was seen on her Instagram page reposting something very negative about Michelle Obama. It was the talk of the town on Saturday. Chilli is on tour with her group TLC, Hey T-Boz, along with In Vogue and Salt and Pepper. She took a break from rehearsal and said that she did not purposefully repost the thing about Michelle Obama. She loves Michelle Obama. She has donated things for Michelle Obama. She said the repost thing is accidental. It was an accident as she was trying to navigate the page. She also said that she donates money for vets, and she doesn't look at exactly what the organization is for the veterans. Who would like to go first?
I would like to go first because I have breaking news. First of all, I was going to do this on My Life tomorrow. I'm going to do it today. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Just stay for this. Okay. Somebody named Chazzy hit me up. And somebody named Chazzy and I had a conversation on social media. This is all alleged. This is all hearsay. Okay. For legal reasons. Chazzy said, my baby daddy used to date Chilli, and before her, he was a super duper deadbeat, but she made him step up 1,000%. I owe my kid's relationship with her dad to her. However, with that being said, he broke up with her because she voted for Trump in 2016. And I was like, yeah, I know that's right. And I said, wait, is this satire or are you serious? She said, I am dead serious. I don't play about my kid. Allegedly.
Listen, Chilli been problematic for a long time. I think it is we don't even have to say it out loud, but I will. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. You are completely entitled to have your own political views. That's your thing, and we respect that, right? But it's a difference between having your own views and being a dumbass, okay? It's a lot of shit going on in the world today that is impacting and affecting a lot of people in a very harsh, inhumane way, right? And when you tying yourself to that shit, you have to be able to be prepared to deal with the consequences. Again, it's fine to do your thing, be who you are for your pride, you know, but you don't then get to lie about it and say you didn't read the fine print or you reposted some shit on accident. What the fuck you doing looking at that shit in the first goddamn place? As a woman who makes R&B music, makes all your money from said R&B music, all them badass deals they been in and shit, you're gonna be right back up in that truck. What was that car Pebbles got them?
A Mercedes.
It was a
kick
RAV4. She gonna be right back in that fucking RAV4 again. Broke. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up the tour, fucking up everybody else's money, following all them Trump accounts, following all them conservative white Christian nationalist ass accounts. You know what I'm saying? Remember how she did that person on Twitter that day, or maybe it was Instagram when they said she was chocolate and she corrected them. I'm caramel, not chocolate. Remember that shit? Like the signs have been there, and so go on her big boy motherfucking ass smelling like charcoal, always leaning over a barbecue grill somewhere. He's one too. Nick Cannon and the lady, we seen them in the car having that stupid ignorant ass conversation. Like, so it ain't just Chilli, but that's just who we talking about today. And that's why she always fuck Chilli. Like I said on Twitter, she always looked like she about to break dance anyway. So
not she like a b-boy.
She always dressed like she break dancing.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and get on the fuck Chilli train, because for you to give us this bullshit ass excuse and say you sent money to Trump because of the veterans when you are supporting a pedophile, okay, an adjudicated rapist, and aren't you pro-woman? I guess you're not, right? So let me tell you about the person that you support that you claim is for the military. So you're supporting a man that his administration has implemented laws that because of hair bumps, a lot of black men will be kicked out of the military. You're supporting a man that wants to remove all the names from Arlington Cemetery, like all the notable black people in history, like black generals. You're supporting an administration that got rid of black generals and high-ranking black officials in the military. So you're full of shit when you say you for the vets. You are supporting a man that has taken money out of the veterans hospitals. Yep. You're supporting an administration that has snatched up money from mental health. There's a suicide hotline that got defunded. They took damn near all the money away. That they will not get money anymore because the guy whose dick you're on, Chilli, is against that. Miss me with that. And with all those formulas, we don't see carry the one and divided by 3. And this is how much you got for your contract. You have your nerve to give your $900 that I know you need to this administration. Yep. You're full of shit. And to say that you reposted something by accident, you are giving me the Shannon Sharp bullshit. Oh, I accidentally posted a sex video of me fucking Michelle after the allegations of me being gay. Chilli, shut up. Fuck you and your baby hairs at 55 years old. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You can vote for who you want. But when you're a black woman in these times with the damage he's doing to our community, and you think that's cute, it ain't cute now. It was okay before when we had regular Republicans. We have racist Nazis in office, and you're supporting that. Don't support anything this woman does. And I'm sorry the other people got to catch strays. And Salt, you was in the comments giving her a little leeway. No, it's okay, sis. No, don't say anything. Do not support this woman because you go have her back. You just as guilty. This is not the time to be, oh, you can think differently and we're not all a monolith. We should be a monolith against racism and Nazis right now. Miss me with the bullshit, Chilli. I'm sorry.
That's right. It's Salt MAGA too, because I know she's ultra conservative in her personal life. She wouldn't even rap some of the old Salt and Pepper songs that had sexual lyrics at one point. Is she MAGA? I don't know, but she was defending her.
She hasn't come out as MAGA, but
she was providing cover for Chilli in the comments, though.
Yeah, like Justin said, she is very Christian, faith-based, and
she's very conservative. And I'm gonna be honest with you. There's another reality show that we don't talk about in here, but Vic and Christine were a couple that were big on Love Is Blind this season, and I posted about how I was nervous because it felt like we were being spoon-fed white nationalism, Christian ideals, a black man with dreads, and I called Vic out from the beginning. I was dragged, and then he appeared on Fox News, and everybody had to apologize. I'll wait. So. We have to be careful. There's a spoon feeding of white nationalism brand of Christianity that's being used by MAGA in order to indoctrinate the black community because we're already socially conservative as a unit. And so all the church folks are being seen as the weakest link by the GOP in order to be sheep. It's not a flex that they only go after the weakest link. If they're going after you, they think you're stupid. And so be very careful. A lot of hyper-religious people are being targeted to become MAGA, and it's working. And the reason why I'm bringing up Vic and Christine is because Vic said when he went to Fox News, they were like, how are you a black man from Brooklyn going to Fox News and not feeling away talking about all this stuff, knowing what they platform? And he said, I'm a Christian before I'm a black man. That is dangerous.
That is so very dangerous. Frustrating. Black people that use the Christian thing, they think you're stupid. The same way slave masters used to control the slaves using the Bible, the parts of the Bible that they can justify keeping your ass enslaved is what they're doing now. They don't practice Christianity like we practice Christianity. They do not. They are using the parts against you that benefit them and hurt us. Please stop believing that they are really Christians. They're not Christians. Real Christians do not kick immigrants out. In the Bible, it says to welcome them into your home. Welcome them.
Right.
Like they're not practicing. I'm so sick of them using the Bible to justify being pedophiles, having sex with young girls, and treating black people like this. It is fake Christianity. And the faster we get an understanding that their Christianity is not what you learn in church, black people, stop falling for the okie doke. Seriously.
And look at how they live and look at the walk, right? Because when you are a Christian, you're supposed to walk by faith and all that other stuff. Look at the life. Run down the list of who these people are. Look at all of the Divorces, that's frowned upon in Christianity. Donald Trump has been divorced multiple times. Look at all of the accusations of heinous, horrible things that I know ain't one of the 10 commandments. Okay, that he's doing, that a lot of them other people are doing. Every single day it's a new headline about a youth pastor, a Christian nationalist, or somebody that's done something horrible to some kids. Those stories are rampant, and they're multiplying daily. So miss me with the tying in the political shit to Christianity, because it is literally the opposite of what Christian values by definition are. So that's a very weak argument. You just makes you look stupid when you talk that shit. This dog got more sense than Chilli, than the MAGA people, than that motherfucker you said went on Fox News. This dog got more sense than all of them. At a time like today, you parroting that shit, parroting them talking points and shit. And we stand in line 5 hours at
they
the
would deport
airport.
Jesus. Donald Trump would deport Jesus.
If Jesus came back right now, they would deport him, and they would actually probably beat him up and probably kill him. The way that they look at brown people that say to take in people and to have health care.
Hair of wool is us, by the way. Just anybody who knows anything about hair.
Yeah.
Because some of y'all got white Jesus, and that's not how 4C looks.
I think I should do a political show.
Ooh. Now.
This gave me chills like I'm watching The View.
I used to work in the news, Carlos, and look who you have.
I'm just sick of people saying I don't do politics. You do politics, and the people that say I don't do politics will do you with no gasoline. So
and you sound ignorant as fuck. Why would you want to tout the fact that you're stupid? You should do politics. You don't have to be. You should be aware of the rules and laws of the world that you're living in. You should know who's creating them. They impact you. Your ass is paying however much you're paying at that gas pump. You do politics.
Yeah.
You are politics. If you're a black, brown, woman, gay, whatever, you are political. Your mere existence is political.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that my taxes went up $700. Oh, you didn't do politics, so you didn't vote. I didn't know about this judge. I got a racist judge. Well, did you vote in the last election? You didn't vote. Oh, you didn't vote for your mayor? That your local politicians really control your life? You didn't vote. You didn't care to vote for it's not sexy to you. I'm so sick of people just being ignorant at this grown age.
Willfully.
Seriously, stop.
Until they beat, because that lady who looks like Drewski, by the way, it's not Erica Kirk, the other one that was dancing. She has an ectopic pregnancy and had to have a life-saving abortion. And yet she's anti-choice. I don't say pro-life. I say anti-choice.
She voted against that shit multiple times. Voted against it and went out of her way to make it difficult for women to be able to terminate their pregnancies. And then her ass came and went and got what she needed. They're the worst.
She went straight to the governor and she was able to get an abortion.
Yeah, she ain't shit with her dirty. I seen her dirty foot ass, black foot ass. Her feet look like Selena Gomez's husband. Remember when Selena Gomez was kissing that motherfucker dirty feet? That lady.
She looked like Drewski. She looks like Drewski.
She had an ectopic pregnancy, which the baby was developing in the fallopian tube, but would have birthed. I had a friend that almost died from that, and it's extremely
almost had that last year. Yeah,
horrible. Yeah. But now, once again, it was good for me, but it was good for Dee.
The worst motherfuckers on earth, the worst, and she's horrible looking. I'm gonna say it. I didn't even realize. I thought it was still Drewski. I didn't realize that was a real person, and she was up there talking her shit about female athletes, and they're trying to. No, they ain't.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
The big story out of all this is that someone actually was able to ejaculate from looking at her. So that's actually that's a Christmas miracle.
I did wonder about that. Since she got pregnant,
right?
I'm with you. How?
Somebody busted a nut in her willingly.
This is still YouTube, and
we said bust. Okay, they busted a.
Claudia always finds the line. I actually admire that.
Claudia, save this for Patreon. Okay.
Thanks, Blue. They busted up. They cracked a pistachio, cracked a peanut, cracked a cashew in her.
Mm-hmm.
So look, I'll say this. I am.
What was the topic?
That ugly ass lady from
Chilli. Okay.
Chilli and her baby hairs at 55 years old.
I will say this. When I first saw it, I was shocked by it because people are saying if you follow Chilli, this ain't new to you. And I don't follow Chilli. I follow T-Boz, and I love T-Boz. And you know, me and T-Boz had that conversation about other stuff, and I love T-Boz. I don't follow Chilli, although I love TLC. I was never aware of Chilli. You know what's so interesting? I never, you know, like there's certain people you just don't think about that. I just never put politics and Chilli in the same sentence, because I think Chilli, from what I have known of her, she's been very much out the way.
Her reality show though wasn't out the way.
Well, no.
She was conservative on that show too, though, a little bit.
Well, that's the thing, because you know how we look at hey Tomato, you know how we look at shows now back then with a different lens. I've watched it, but and the fact that you're saying that as somebody who watched every episode, I like Blue. I don't even remember the show being conservative, but again,
I was writing about her. It's like she going to hell.
Well,
oh.
Also, you weren't necessarily, you didn't have an appetite for anything substantive from Chilli from TLC. If we're being honest, when you think about Chilli from TLC, you think about the songs, the music, the videos, and you would think based on when they first came out, them being sex positive, remember the condoms over the eyes, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You would think that she would be more progressive, and so you just assume whatever. But the minute she starts opening her mouth or tapping on that phone, which is her damn problem, typing mean messages to people, being mean to fans, and scrolling past hateful lies about Obama. Yes, it's a pattern.
And I'm just being honest. This was news to me, and I did see what you wrote. Not what you wrote. I did see what you talked about, Dustin. That she wrote. Somebody said chocolate. She put caramel, and then another person commented, "Are you trying to say chocolate's whatever? Like, girl, brown is beautiful." She said, "No, it is, and I make it chocolate sometimes if I do this, but predominantly I'm caramel." Of course, I'm paraphrasing, but even something like that was sort of like, why?
Girl, relax. You acting like one of them Dominicans that don't want to be called black when you are Afro Latina. I cannot stand a girl.
My siblings.
That's what it gave. And listen, it was disappointing too, because it was just sort of like, why is that? And then I did watch her video, and
lying ass.
Me being completely honest, I saw what TMZ showed, which was all the donations, and from what I saw, unless she tells me it was doctored, none of that was specifically for vets. And that's why it was one of those things where you either have to stand in it and deal with the ramifications of it, but to say something that where you're sort of like, I hope they believe this, like the Shannon Sharp thing.
Yeah.
With the live thing was like, you know how it's 6 steps to go live.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I definitely have reposted something that I didn't mean to. But with that being said, it was never anything of that magnitude to where it draws comparisons based on other things you've done. That's the difference. Because even if you did not mean to repost it, are you following said page?
There you go, right there.
And has that rhetoric. You know what I'm
You
saying?
right there. What the fuck was you doing looking at that bullshit with your black ass? Why are you looking at something that is disparaging Michelle Obama in a way, a filthy fucking lie at that? And your ass is scrolling, talking about the buttons too close together.
I just wish he had a better reason. Like, I hate when they try, like, you do this stuff, we clock it, and then you try to just feed us bullshit like we're stupid, like we're not gonna, like, we can't see through, like we can't look things up. Like, you're insulting our intelligence at this point, Chilli. And if you would have had a something that made sense, like, hey, maybe I got my money together and I'm just supporting his party because of tax purposes, keep it a buck.
Or do what Tina Campbell did from Mary Mary. Do what Tina Campbell did from Mary Mary. When she stood on it. She said, I voted for Trump because of my conservative views. And it was like, but to your point, Claudia, if you're going to do it, stand on it. Tina Campbell stand on it. And then from there, it was our decision to decide whether or not you support the group.
Erica's been thriving since. Erica's been thriving since. We love Erica Campbell. Love Erica. Love Erica Campbell.
It seems like Chilli wants it both ways. Like, she wants to have the benefits of being down with MAGA, right? Or like having them white people know that she's an ally. I'm with y'all. Don't say nothing to the Negroes. But then within our faces, I would never disrespect Michelle. I love her. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to. No.
She's never been called to task though, Claudia. The reason why you and Carlos and Dustin can say, well, this is how you would move if you were just standing 10 toes down. Chilli has always been a victim or superior. She was a victim of not knowing how to read them contracts. And then she got to be superior when she was on a reality show, doing respectability politics and looking down her nose at everybody. So she's always been in a space where she's either poor me, I'm a victim, or you look at me, I'm better than you. She's never been called to task publicly like this. Even with her, think about her legacy with Usher and Confessions. She was always seen as, oh my God, poor Chilli. So imagine 30 years of poor Chilli, and then you finally get caught slipping.
Do you remember that list she had? That list she had of the checklist she had for men. Everybody was like,
it was delusional. Yeah, it was. And the thing is, you're 50 years old having your first L. She's not built for that. Oh no, I've fallen. I can't get up.
Sorry, we had to read you down time, but you deserve this. You earned this, baby. You earned this.
Y'all been reading a lot tonight.
You earned this, Chilli. It's not the time. We don't have no patience for coons right now. We just do not have patience.
None. It says a lot about who you are when you're aligning yourself with any of that bullshit. It speaks volumes about who you are on the inside, and I'm glad they let us know up front. Because I don't want, if I was to buy a ticket to her show, she ain't gonna do nothing but donate the money to Trump and Ted Cruz. So I would rather not give her my dollars. That's just that. That's my choice. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Chilli. I hate Chilli's food anyway.
Yeah.
Not Chilli, the restaurant. And okay, Dustin. All right, y'all. Our final topic of the day. Listen, Raindrops, let us know if you want us to add in a political hot topic every week. All right, look, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming on this Sunday, Easter Sunday, 8:00 p.m. on Bravo. A sneak peeks, actually, a couple of them have been revealed today. I want to focus on one because I don't want to give away what we're going to talk about next Monday. In this clip, Angela Oakley and Phaedra are having a moment because, as we know, last season, Angela Oakley alleged that a person confronted her at an Atlantic Hawks game claiming to be somebody with Phaedra and alleged that I'm the one who said I'll put hands on you. Phaedra on the clip said that she had saw the tape and also heard the tape and that none of that was accurate. And Phaedra also said that Drew Sidor went backstage after the reunion and said to her, I want to get to know you. And Phaedra said, I don't want to get to know anybody who would believe I would do that. And she alleged that Drew Sidor said, well, I actually don't 100% agree with what Angela is saying. And that's that. Y'all saw the clip. We'll get way more into this next week, but I want to start with Claudia on this one. What are your thoughts on that particular sneak?
Phaedra's still lying. Phaedra's word is as real as that blonde lace front. Okay, no. First of all, you try to act like you had all this, like you had all this intel, like, you know. Phaedra wants to think that she's Olivia Pope so bad, and that she's like she has all these people in high places, and she can fix things, and she knows things, and what she tried to do was to make them feel insecure about that she had some access to these tapes. Right? Like, oh, there was cameras everywhere. And I heard, and then when she got asked about it, she started to stuttering. Okay. She was a stutter man. And no, no one heard those tapes at the arena. Okay. No one gave Phaedra Parks the tapes of her conversation to clarify that. And she got busted once again. She was stuttering and stammering like I did before I got my iron pills, and like she did when she was asked about her due date. It was due date. It was due date gate 2.0. Phaedra, stop lying. Stop lying. Like, you're just getting back. Like, save your lies for something that's more meaningful. Like, it was this corny. It's like, it's what she does though. She's a liar. Phaedra's lies. She's a liar. She a liar.
Blue.
I feel like Phaedra schemed so Stacey could tell small fibs. Phaedra is a decades-long fibber. And the thing about her is, you know how Scorpios are supposed to be mysterious? Because, you know, my whole family is Scorpio, so I study them. She's fake mysterious. Like, she'll say something that's a blatant lie, but she'll bluff real big. Because I was watching the Girls Trip show that they have on Peacock.
Mhm.
And she had a season where they mentioned why she got kicked off. They said, why did you get kicked off? She said, you know their side, but there's other side.
Oh, stop. Knock it off with the fake
It's scandalo. It's very telenovela. It's very Susan Lucci. It's very bad acting. And there's never anything behind it. When you double click, the folder is empty, right? She has all these folders full of mysterious things, but they're all empty. They're all dummy folders. So Phaedra, the audience, it's been years of this. There's too much tape. We're not falling for it anymore. Your little zingers about, you know, you can get the pizza man to give you a baby. All those things, those days are over. Your heyday has passed, and you're going to have to figure out, because the girls like to do research. They have TikTok now. They have Google searches. So I think Phaedra is going to fare kind of poorly because she's calling everybody's bluff, but I don't think anybody's bluffing but Phaedra. I think everybody else is actually about it, and Phaedra's going to be stuttering a lot more, I predict, this season.
Dustin?
Iron pills, Phaedra.
Listen, Phaedra been lying. She came on lying. She's still lying. And what I thought was the most rich was that she had the that she sat up there and said that she didn't want to talk to somebody who was trying to frame her, because that's exactly what she tried to do to Kandi, is frame her as a sexual deviant, you know. So I just thought that's rich, and I was like, damn, I really was trying my best to watch season 17 with a clean slate for everybody on the show. It's a new cast, it's a new show. I really didn't want to bring in my memories from the older seasons, but when you start off the new season lying and then being completely obtuse to the horrible lie you told on Kandi, right? But then you got the audacity to say you don't want to be friends with somebody that's trying to frame you.
Knock it off, lady.
Okay, Phaedra, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll save it for next week, but I already know I'm gonna have some choice words for Miss Parks.
And I think we hang on, well, not we, because I've never been a fan, but the fans of hers, like they hang, like she's like you know, the legacy of her, like the idea of her, how she used to be. And she still gets a lot of grace for the great read she did back in the day. That Phaedra that we used to know and that was entertaining is gone. She's not there anymore. And the times have also changed. I think it's not the same landscape anymore. Like Blue said, the girls are doing research before she can throw something out there. And because she's intelligent women, you're like, ooh, it's almost like with like an Omarosa. You're like, well, I don't want to challenge that because she probably did her research, so I don't want to say nothing. But like the girls are clocking in now, like, and they're gonna follow up, and they're not gonna let you get them off like before. And you know, it would be nice to see her come with a different angle than the fake. Oh, yeah. I know more than you. I'm smarter than you. Because when you really break it down, you really don't. I mean, like in the words of Cynthia Bailey, did you win a case? Because Bobby Brown said every time he went to court and you were his lawyer, he would go to jail. So you're kind of given that performance in courtroom in Housewives of Atlanta season 17. And it's not me hating her, y'all.
Carlos is nervous. Carlos is nervous, Claudia. You see this?
No, I'm not. No. Blue.
Think of the comments that I am a hater. I'm not jealous of no Phaedra Parks. Never. Okay.
No, Blue.
Never be jealous. It's not a thing. I don't
You're
like
making me nervous. Looking at you got me nervous for next week. Maybe
I
Blue.
don't respect liars, and she lies
Blue.
about everything. She lies about everything. I don't respect lies. I
It's like Kandi, the lies.
I'd rather a person that you like maybe think they're a little corny or whatever. You don't like how they dress or whatever, that like owns what they are, than like the fakeness. It's like that's what's irritating. I remember real quick. I remember we was going to Philippines, right? Me, Demetria, Portia, and Phaedra was sitting at a table in McDonald's on our layover, and here goes Phaedra being fake. Now I got the same jump that she got at TJ Maxx, and I said something about it. I was like, oh, I got it as I would never, bitch. It's a fucking jumpsuit. Who cares? So then she goes to try to big time me and Demetria. She goes, Portia, I don't even notice when my housewives checks hit. Do you even notice? She was trying to like stunt on me and Demetria. And then Portia was like, huh? And to Portia's credit, she was like, wait, what? And then Phaedra was really trying to like act like she was so rich that she doesn't notice when the biggest check she gets of all of her checks. You can't tell me that mortician or losing lawyer fees you get are more than your housewives check. So she tried to act like she was so above. And I just don't like people that have airs about them, that they're so what they're not. I don't like that. I'd rather you be like, hey man, that's why people love Cynthia Bailey. I got bread, but I love to go to TJ Maxx and go take advantage of the sales they have on designers. Instead of looking down your nose on the newbies and trying to be such a, I won't say the word, Carlos, but being so looking down your nose and everything. Like, I hate that fake rich shit. Like, real rich people that I know don't
They
act
don't
like
act
that.
like that.
They don't act like that.
They don't.
They don't act like that.
All right, listen.
Tune in next week.
If you guys are new here, this is a taste of what you're going to expect as we recap every single episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I cannot wait. The show debuts this upcoming Sunday. We'll be back next week, all 4 of us to recap it. And baby, you don't want to miss
I
this.
don't even notice when 400,000 out hits my account. I notice when 1,500 hits my account, and so do you. Stop lying.
500 hit, baby.
$14.
And if you got it like that, pay Bobby Brown back all them legal fees you stole from him when he went to jail and lost every single time he went to court with you as his lawyer.
Let me read.
All legal Zoom next time. You'll get a better lawyer.
All right, time for the super chat. Alexis, Martell issued with Marcel that Marcel has his builder license that he does it. Dustin, I know you remember Martell failing the builder license.
I definitely do. I definitely remember Alexis.
Okay. Trio 6826, Claudia and Kaya boys, you look beautiful.
Mhm.
Okay. BB, Blue, my girl is giving Daphne Blake. Y'all are so y'all are worse than it when it comes to this. I love it so much. Kendra, Meriton Medicine. Toya seems sexually frustrated and takes it out on Eugene. Toya's bad behavior was pushed to the side because of the dislike they have for Dr. Hemley. Sunday, Kim K. Dustin, did you go to Cardi concert and did you get your Jay-Z tickets? You all are the highlight of my Monday.
Thank you. No, I'm going to see Cardi in Atlanta. So I haven't gone to her concert yet. I'm going in Atlanta, and I did not get my Jay-Z tickets, but I'm working to pay for them now. That's going to be my gift to myself. I'm not missing it. That's a once in a lifetime moment. So I'll be in the building.
$900 for sections and the 200s. I looked, I was like, God,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Noella, I'm the product of an affair.
Outside babies.
Henceforth, I will be calling myself the chic product of an extracurricular relationship. Thank you, Dustin. Okay. Leah, hey, Leah, my dad gave me $50 at my high school in New Jersey and then asked to borrow it back to get home in New York, affecting how I accept financial gifts from men.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry, baby. Hey, Mika Boo. BB, Dustin Ross, I'm gonna need you to call and read my auntie for Michelle. Y'all make my week. Aries in the building. That's Aries, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Dang.
BB, hey BB again. See now, Blue give and go naked realness. Kim Z gives Party City. Okay, child, they tore Kim Z up on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Jason Cruz, where's your scooter? Tyler H, thank you. We got Daydreamer. Eugene can't stop Toya unless he gets aggressive with her. Then we'd be pissed about that. Unfortunately, he can't fix her craziness. That's on Toya. We got Valencia Johnson. Blue, what do you say to people who call Steve sassy?
I would say that Toya set the tone.
Bob Burger, Steve is sassy.
That was excellent production.
Steve is sassy. You can't talk about manhood while giving rehearsed reads and figure wagging. Are you Steve or Stephanie? Calm down. Y'all are so messy. Beekaboo, I enjoy watching Loves and Dustin recap Meriton Medicine. Hilarious. Thank you. It's on Patreon. Chanel, Eugene should call him 18 career yards. Why are y'all being... Y'all went to the Claudia Jordan School of Music. So, what is wrong with y'all?
Is that all the odds he made? Like, was he in the NFL?
That's what. And on Twitter, they definitely ran his stats. That's why I was like, y'all are messy.
Oh.
Hey, D'Angelo. He always gives us a super chat. Damon deserves the heat Eugene gets. Okay. Daydreamer, but Heavenly is still talking trash on everybody. So is Dr. Damon. Is Dr. Damon Daddy weak too? Make those women accountable for their actions and their mouths. Tyler, Stavina, y'all are trying it. Did the most, but Toya set the tone. Well, Blue said Toya set the tone, child. Reggae vibes. Blue looking so delicious. I see you, sis. Big up yourself. Okay. Carlos Santana, you can't handle. Carlos, people say we resemble because I'm bald with glasses.
Let me see. Make it bigger.
I've heard that before. Great show on the 16th, D. Your knowledge so dictfully inspiring.
Didactfully.
Oh, didactful. What's that mean?
Thank you.
He's a man of eloquence and substance.
Okay. I can't blow up his picture, but thank you, twin. Hey, Professor. Hey, y'all are biased because y'all find Steve more attractive. Read the room. None of the other men were feeling Steve's comments, nor was most of the audience.
First of all, motherfucker, I ain't never said Steve was attractive because I don't never make comments like that about straight men. You know what I'm saying? And I actually know Steve in real life, so I don't find him attractive. It be motherfuckers like this that want to tell you how you feel about some shit. None of us ever even said no shit like that. And just because all the men in the room, this is a flat out lie because Curtis literally came to life once Steve started speaking up. Everybody was agreeing with what Steve was saying. All of them were, and they said it in their own way. You just don't like Steve. That's what that's what the issue is. And you don't like that we didn't have nothing negative to say about him. Thanks for watching, but goddamn, like to just say we biased because we find Steve more attractive. We ain't even looking at them like that. We watching a damn show.
That means that he thinks Steve's attractive.
That's right. That's right. That's what that is.
A first off motherfucker t-shirt in a.
Because what do you mean y'all biased because y'all find Steve more attractive? Like what does that mean? You think we stupid like that? Like immature? we up here just talking about. No, we actually know what we're talking about.
Like we're not cerebral. We cerebral motherfuckers.
These are informed opinions. You know what I'm saying? We're not motivated by an attraction towards somebody that is non-existent.
I like this.
So ignorant, man.
We're not barbarians here. We are.
Well, hey, Professor.
Involved.
Has one more comment. I've been to their office. All Steve does is look in his pocket mirror and wear them Liberace-inspired threads. Eugene paid him dust.
Yeah, well, okay.
Mecca, Toy don't like any fan phase because she's never been one.
I think she is a lot of people like her.
I love Toya. I love Toya. I think Toya keeps the show going too.
Yeah, me too.
Kara Rochelle, Dustin, I love you bad. I swear I could watch you. I thought this P word was 4 letters that ends with an N. I swear to you. I was like, I can watch you on what all day? Lord
Sound
Jesus.
it out, friend. Sound it out.
I know. What's the word, Blue? Didactical?
Didactfully.
Okay. I swear I could watch you on Patreon all day. That voice, that vibe, that presence. Let me get a little taste.
I really appreciate
wait a minute.
Thank you, Akira, baby. I appreciate that. Much love, Akira. Thank you.
$19.99. That's big money over here. Okay.
You can't just get a taste of it. Can't just do one.
Big sis Chris, the chocolate finest that this show is. Love y'all, Blue, Low, CJ, and Dustin Ross. Thank you.
Thank you. Much love to you too.
And see, Claudia wasn't offended being called chocolate. She didn't say actually I'm caramel.
I love being called. I want to be called chocolate more. I love. I don't even wear sunscreen. That's how much I love being called chocolate. I got little tags on my neck like Morgan Freeman, risking my health.
No, I am so done.
Never.
Cassidy Harris. My birthday's in April too, April 24th.
That's my exact birthday. What the hell?
Okay, she said I celebrate all month. I'm Aries adjacent, so it's our season. Let's go. Happy birthday, Chastity Harris.
Birthday twin.
Yes. Thank you, Evita Ortez Esquire. She also said, Chilli, let the fake baby hair go when it's gray, girl.
Oh, not gray baby hairs.
I have gray baby hairs. That's the only place I'm gray. Not too much, y'all. I'm sensitive about it.
I'm sorry, Blue, but those
That's
aren't
a joke
baby hairs.
there.
No. They're not baby hairs no more, my
It's
friend.
only the baby hairs.
No.
It's grown baby. It's adult hair, Claudia.
It's adult. It's not baby. Yeah, it's
It's
adult.
adult hair.
I'm sorry, friend. It's just
I'm
not
aging
baby.
and serious. I got great baby hairs.
No, it's not baby hair. You and Genuine, please.
Oh,
Please.
don't
And that's
you
my
ever
friend.
call me Genuine again, friend. Come on.
Please. I'm saying you and Genuine, you gotta stop. It's not baby hair no more. It's at least gotta give it teen or a young adult. Okay.
Perimenopause hairs, okay?
Yeah, even that. Gray hairs fly though. I let mine go. Like I'm not
a
dying.
gray streak is fly. Baby hairs is unserious.
I give him my eyebrows.
Yeah. KD Perry 591. Appreciate you guys saying this because Jesus would have been considered an immigrant in his time. He taught love and community and faith. Chilli is done. All right. Yvette Boy, I love Mondays. I would love to see this team discussing politics in today's time. By the way, Team Steve, Eugene, okay. BB, these celebrities with big platforms are misguided, spineless, and dangerous. MAGA is using these weak celebrities to push their agenda ideologies. So thank you all for speaking on all of this. So important. Stay woke. Michelle, somebody said left eye would have whipped Chilli's ass.
Hell yeah.
Crazy. CBB, Dr. Jackie and Curtis have an open marriage. I'm convinced. That's why he was so brazen to travel with that woman and why Jackie took him back. His sin was not being discreet. Mecca Kia, Simone did all that on stage to prove she wasn't crazy AF, just for her to go backstage screaming unhingedly. That was a good one. Nichelle, yes, Claudia, this is a
raccoon.
Oh, thank you. We'll
raccoon.
Thank you.
No
Damn
coons.
right.
They had a song, No Scrubs. We had a song, No Coons.
Okay.
That's right.
Dark Town 99. The entire political rant y'all did during the Chilli segment was an impeccable masterpiece. Y'all did our big one, perfect points made all around. Reggae vibes, Phaedra stay lying, but the delusional fans will give her a pass. Shelly Johnson, blue. That wig is fire. Looks great. It's your best one yet.
Take note, Kim Zolciak.
Dr. RJ Maiden, you all are like 4 parts of the brain. Dustin is a cerebrum, conscious thought. Carlos, cerebellum balance.
Oh, that's so cute. You read like your friend.
Claudia, the brain stem.
Dustin caught it.
Autonomic functions.
Autonomic functions. And Blue, the what?
Okay, wait. Why is mine the hardest one? Diencephalon? Sensory relay. That's actually, I'm gonna
screenshot this and
yeah, I actually want to screenshot this too, because this is actually this analogy.
It's cool. It's cool as hell. Thank you, Dr. RJ Maiden.
That was good.
Very
Thank you, Doctor.
I was pre-med for about a summer, and then I hated smelling like formaldehyde.
Yeah,
I like this. This is very intellectual. You stink when you go to, but this is very
having to do with dissection too is gross.
Cut up hearts, yeah. Ew.
Baby pig.
We got Hop 3Y16, Blue crew tapping in. I came for Blue, but stayed for the mess. I don't watch the shows discussed, but I love hearing the hot takes without any biases, like a cute weekly Kiki. The last few months with y'all have been amazing.
Oh, I love you, Blue crew. I'm constantly telling them to come find me here because I be missing. So I love
it. We have Sexy 48 TB, disabled veteran. I need your big help. PTSD, COPD, please. I don't know what that means, Sexy 48T baby, but thank you. And last but not least, Jenna Stone. Steve showed why he makes the best assistant. More screen time than Mimi and Quad put together. All right. Listen, Dustin, Blue, Claudia, is there anything you guys want to promote before we end this live?
Accidentally Informed on Wednesday and Wicked Awesome Podcast. And there's a week of reruns on Side Dish right now. We got some things and some changes coming up. And check out the movie. We're trying to get to #1.
Yes.
What was the name of my movie? Rockabye. That came out
Mhm.
Friday, and I got a lot of people hitting me up with some really nice things. They were saying nice things. So thank you so much for all the people that supported the movie. Appreciate y'all.
I want to do quick before I forget. BD26.eventbrite.com. We're having Cinco de Mayo meet and greet. The last one sold out very quickly. We only have like 20 tickets left. It's virtual, so anybody internationally can come. You guys, I'll send you the link if you want to just drop by for a birthday Zoom. And also fall26.eventbrite.com for my classes. We actually sold out of classes last week, and I opened up a brand new day for international students. So shout out to everybody who has been taking the classes, because if you're more emotionally intelligent, you can follow the show better.
That's what's up. Yes, Wednesday, Friend Zone podcast. Every week we've been in that thing we make 11 years this year, so y'all know what time it is with that. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I can say today.
All right. Our last comment. I'm gonna make sure I got Carlos. Make sure you tell Blue the Blue Crew's is in the motherfucking building.
Blue Crew,
Blue, and we not surprised she looked the fuck good as usual.
That's right.
Oh yeah, sorry. Blue Centric Live tomorrow. I forgot. The Blue Crew always does this, but I forget. Blue Centric Live tomorrow. And you know what? One day I'm gonna have y'all on and do y'all readings.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
You already did mine, child. So listen, and
no, Carlos has been done. Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right, Raindrops. No interview tomorrow. Continue catching up on Heavily and Quad. I'm dropping one next week. We are doing part 2 of our Black trans Black women conversation with some special guests. Can't wait for you guys to see that on Patreon this week. Reality After Dark debut last week, and Lord Jesus, baby, it was everything. Expect another one. And Belle Collective, Love and Marriage Belle, and Belle Collective Birmingham debuts April 10th. So
on my birthday.
Yeah.
What are you doing for your birthday, Justin?
Somebody.
Okay.
Oh.
Anybody?
Well, I'm going to Aruba if you want to bring them down and do them in the Ritz-Carlton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I rented a house in Malibu. We're gonna all have like fun birthdays.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Options. We love options.
Love an
love
option.
options.
Love
Yeah.
an option, boy. Love
By the
an
way, Carlos, I'm happy you're sleeping. And you know, because I worry about how busy the schedule is. It's like every day, another one.
I know. I'm definitely, yeah.
I'm happy you're sleeping.
Carlos, how do you have time for a personal life? You're always on something. Like, it's crazy. Like, how do you have time for yourself, for love?
Yes, I always make time for anything that is.
We can get uncomfortable in this chair.
I love this.
You better pop your collar when you talk your shit, friend.
That goofy.
Right, that's right, nigga. Talk your shit, Carlo.
Well, you know, Daddy always finds a way. Wait a minute. How'd you go from popping your collar to hiding?
To hide. Now you hide.
So Raindrops, I was thinking.
Now you look like a condom. Take that off. You don't want that.
Look like a condom.
You don't want that. Take that thing off.
Anyways, love y'all. Love you, Dustin. Love you, Blue. Love you, Claudia. Next Monday, we are back with the Housewives of Atlanta recap. You don't want to miss it.
Oh,
love y'all.
Bye.
Love y'all.